Hey everybody, going to be doing some advanced training today. I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Be back in a minute. Just going to grab myself a drink before we begin. If you guys want to play alongside me, you know what to do. Get ready to jump on in game. Be back in a second. Hello, everybody. Righty-o. Right then, lads. I lose it every time he does late night streams. Oh, I know, I'm naughty and I'm doing these late night streams so often these days. When was the last time I started my stream at 4 o'clock? It's supposed to be my normal schedule, starting at 4. Guys, 8:30. Honestly, my sleeping schedule is absolutely terrible. And nothing I do. This is it. Hello lads, what's going on? Right then, let's make sure we're live on the platforms. How are you all doing then? What's going on? Right, let's make a quick match. Right, who's here? Who's ready to go? So I updated my shader mod for CoH3, guys, and for some reason, I can no longer Alt-Tab properly. If I press Alt-Tab, normally my mouse would go off to my other monitor, but I can't do that anymore. The only way that I can make it work is if I press go access to my shader mod, and then my mouse cursor can go off to my second monitor. It's really annoying. Normally I would just press Alt-Tab and go off straight away, but it's not letting me do it anymore. And the only thing I've changed is the update to this shader mod, because I updated it to the 6.4.1 version, because it was like 4.4. Actually, I'm not sure what the difference is, or the update has been to this mod. Oh, look at that, holy crap. That's going to make you dizzy looking at that too long. So yeah, I'm not sure why. I guess I could go into a match real quick and just have a play around with some settings here. Oh great, he's singing. What's wrong with my singing voice? I have a lovely singing voice. March 15 started. Was that the last time I started that early? Because I tried to fix my sleeping schedule and then broke it again within a week. Did I enable clamp mouse in CoH settings? I don't think I did, but we'll look into it real quick once this match is loaded. Just gonna do a quick couple of things to check my settings here once I get into this match. Yeah, so what's the plan today then? So yeah, today is Saturday, Advanced Training Saturday, so that means if you are of similar ELO, maybe a little bit, maybe 100 ELO below me, you're welcome to join me and we can play some games. So, you're saying mouse clamp, where's that at then? Is that... mouse clamp? Do you remember where that is? Mouse clamp? Campaign battle difficulty, what? That's not on easy. Show key, yeah, show clucker kickers. All on, yeah, that's all on. Clamp mouse to window, there we go. Maybe that could be a bad idea, I don't know. Well, now I can tab out. But I want it to only... I want to just be able to press Alt-Tab and move my mouse away. Now that's not what I really want, actually. Leave it on for the moment. Oh no, actually no. I'm doing that. I can now still do it. Wait, what? That mouse to window. But yeah, my alt tab now works properly. Oh, that's weird. Okay, we got it working. Right then, let's see what if I do this. Does that do anything? What the hell did that just do? Ooh.
Say what you want about building bridges. It's satisfying work. A day
Oh,
to
like cinematic mode.
our predecessors, yes.
Already gone through all these curves. No. Film grain. We see any of that. Oh my god. How about vibrance? Vibrance gives it a bit more colour, which is quite nice. What do you think of that? What do you think? I think I prefer vibrance on, actually. Yeah, I'm going to leave vibrance on. It gives everything a bit more colour, which is nice. Because before it looks like everything's a little bit more duller, but this actually makes it better. That's the one that kind of makes everything a bit brighter. That sharpens everything up, which I kind of prefer. It gives it some kind of... No, that's not a good one. HDR, oh my god. What? Okay, we'll leave it like that. It's nice. Alright.
Orders? Make it quick.
Some of them have binoculars on, these goggles on. Actually quite cool. Look at each one of these models looks slightly different on the Panzer Pioneer model. You I don't really ever bother to zoom into them, but you can see, yeah, one's got just a helmet on. He's got helmet goggles. He's got helmet goggles, mask, and this guy's just got a cap on. What if I made some more here?
Panzer Pioneers available.
They all look exactly the same like that.
Panzer Pioneers reporting.
Yeah, they all look kind of like one individual kind of model on each one kind of thing. Okay, just wanted to quickly check that out. I can adjust the vibrancy setting filters by disabling performance, but I kind of want performance because I want it to be smoother and the gameplay FPS to be higher, to be better quality. Right, let's jump in a quick match. Who's joining me then, boys? Baffing around with the thing and breaking it. Oh, no. No. Oh, I know, I broke it again. Alt tabbing out doesn't work. Oh. Right, just make sure I've got everything running. We've got YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch all running smoothly, I believe, at the moment. Fantastic. What ELO? So yeah, my ELO right now, I think, let me see what my current ranking is right now. 1 second, guys. So I say you need to be kind of gold tier, right? As long as you're like gold, maybe gold, right, because we play 3s and 4s, right? So as long as you are rank around 16, 1700, right? I think that's kind of like what we're looking for. Yeah. Let's say around about 60. The cries in bronze. Oh, you got up your game, bro. Got to get good. And Waleed, I'm good. How are you? Hope you're well, man. I haven't got a Smurf account. I'm thinking, oh mate, what do I do with the VTuber model and stuff and character? Do I make a new Steam account? Get CoH3 again? Play with that account and make a brand new account? With that character or not? Full screen, please. You're not missing anything. You're just looking at the main me in the lobby waiting for people to join. You're not missing anything. When's the last time I updated Reshade? Today. I actually just updated it. That's why I was looking into it. Just to see if anything I noticed any changes. Because the last time I updated Reshade was probably when the game first came out. So it's been like a year or two since I actually updated the Reshade. Zap, what's your rank? So the idea, guys, behind advanced training Saturdays is that you're joining in because you're already kind of competent at the game, but you're looking for some maybe more feedback. Maybe you want to play with somebody who's got a bit more experience and maybe could give you some tips and pointers. That's me. So yeah, like if you're brand new to the game, I would advise you not joining this session because it's like more catered towards maybe more advanced people that are already, you know, played a few hours and know, you know, the basics of the game. You know, they know cover systems, they know when to retreat something, they know to put mines down, they're not floating tons of resources, stuff like that, right? I bought CoH3 5 minutes ago. Let's try one. Well, I'm afraid you'll have to go back to the main menu. Was it?
Go back to the main menu and try out the tutorial.
Try the tutorial. I would try it, but I would give you an aneurysm. I mean, if we don't have enough people around my level, guys, what we could do is we could do an in-house session and I could try and do that instead. Waifu Toxic, thank you very much for the follow. Cheers. Welcome. Problem is, nearly no one is 16 to 1700. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't think it's that hard to get to that level though, but maybe it's just me and my many years of experience making it seem so easy when maybe it's not for newer players. The main issue, guys, is that if I was to take on people that are way lower than my ELO, you guys would get absolutely destroyed against people that would be matched against my rank and your rank combined will be up. They'll try and like find similar rankings between my rank and yours, and you could be up against people around my rank and you'd get absolutely destroyed basically. So you're not going to really learn anything there. I'm just going to get frustrated. You're going to feel like shit. So it's, you know, it's not a good idea. We've done that too many times, and that's unfortunately been the case in CoH3 because unlike in CoH2, where if you played with a brand new set of people in CoH2, you would start a fresh 4 versus 4 team rank. You would start right from the beginning. But in CoH3, all your ranks, when we've gone all the way up to 3s and 4s, they're all the same thing. So if you play, you don't get like a brand new rank every time you play with a new person, basically. Hey BKW, I can hop in, bro. What's your rank, man? We are playing multiplayer, yes. Guess that stops boosting though? Kinda. You can still boost somebody up though. You could, like, if you're playing a 4v4, you could have 3 really high level players and a really low level player, and they probably could carry that low level player pretty well, pretty easily. Is that a problem? What, your rank? Today, BK, maybe you just missed this, but we're doing advanced training, so you kind of need to be a bit more experienced at the game. If you're brand new to the game, maybe today is not for you. However, depending on how many people we get show up for the advanced training session, we might just do an in-house game. Can I check your ranking here? I can't see your pizza. Why can't I look at your, you are set to appear offline. What's his ranking? Okay, he's gold, rank 3. Let's have a look. Pizza. Your only rank, you're 1400, 1476. We'll see. It's just that if I lose a rank because I can't carry, it kind of sucks for me because I'm trying to get my 4v4 and 3v3 rank up myself, and if I'm losing because other people on the team are kind of struggling, it's kind of does feel a bit shit. That's why I already should get a Smurf account, so my personal rankings aren't affected. I don't want to go out of my way and buy a new Steam account or whatever. New rule, average ELO across all factions. Yeah, that's the thing. If you've only got... I always say, chat, as well, you need to try and be competent at... Or at least have played every single faction. If you only play one faction, then I don't think you'll ever be that good at that one faction because you don't play every other faction. Do you get where I'm coming from there? Because if you play every other faction, you know every faction's strengths and weaknesses. So when you play your favorite faction, then and when you're up against a certain opponent, you'll know what they can bring to the table, the timings of certain things, and that's very important for you to give yourself a chance to beat that specific player, that specific faction. So you should always play every single faction if you can. Yeah, losing ranks because you're trying to play with a friend who are newer and hurts in CoH3. Much better. Exactly, yeah. It's an annoying thing about CoH3. I wish they made a separate rank system so I could play with lower level ranks and not really care too much about my rank. Because I'm quite close now to getting into Challenger rank, I think, for a 4v4. But every time I do these like sub-Saturday sessions, it kind of... I lose loads of ranks, so it's hard to maintain a high rank. Unless we just do in-house games. But though, if everybody wants to do it in-house, I'm happy to do that. Yeah, let me see if I'll set up an in-house match, and everybody's welcome to join that, and let's just see how many people we've got. And then we'll try and make the teams fair. Alright. I'll maybe we'll start off with a 3v3. Let's do... What should we do? Make Nano Summit 3v3, why not? Right. Oh, the other thing is, I can't... I mean, I could lock this to... make this public. I'm actually going to lock this. If you want to join, you need to add me in game. I don't know who this kitty person is. I need to make sure you... And also, guys, please have the same name on Twitch as you do in game, so I know it's you. Because otherwise, I'm going to kick you because I think you're random. And when randoms join, they will always cause... You know, they leave, they rage quit, and cause all kind of toxic problems. Okay, real kitty's real kitty. Okay, great. So that's you. And TLS waifu, is that toxic waifu that just followed in chat just now, or is that somebody else completely? That's you. Okay, sweet. Right. Alright, let me have a look at your guys' ranks. Let's see what you got. Okay, so you're brand new. Haven't played too many games by the looks of things. Oh, okay, you've literally played no games. Okay, right. Okay. Got my work cut out for me here. Hey, Rap Jose, is there going to be a new Company Heroes game soon? Into what, Company Heroes 4? No, never. Probably never at the point. Going forward will not happen. In my eyes. Why the green screen? So that when I transition from this scene to the other to in-game scene. By the way, thank you Daniel for the follow. So if I switch to here, looks like there's nothing behind me, right? It's like a trick. Right. Okay. So, like, yes, we're doing playing with viewers today. Yes, Gemora, you can join. Yeah. Yeah, since we can't see, we're struggling to find people of maybe a higher rank, then we'll just do an in-house match. So we don't really, I don't really care if we lose. My rank's not affected, so we'll do that. And we'll do some training here. So we'll just go into it with just the, me giving you guys feedback and advice and things like that, and I'll just play casually. What I'll do is I will go into Discord. If you guys want to join me on Discord. Right, I'm on Discord. You need to join the waiting room. If you're not joined my Discord yet, Discord. There's the link to it there. Rapjo say, what's my top 3 strategy games? Ooh, my top 3 strategy games probably of all time. Probably Company Heroes franchise. I would say Total War Warhammer. That franchise, I would say, was the other one. And oh god, what would be the other one? It's difficult. What is the other game? Do you like the original Dawn of War? I also like Battle for Middle-earth, Dungeon Keeper, Populous Beginning. It's hard to decide what the third one would be. Warcraft 3 as well is great. Oh, too many to choose from. It's hard. Do I have my new web speed, my internet speed? Yes, I have recently, since the 21st of last month, I have fiber, full fiber. So yeah, no internet drops so far. It's been great. If you guys want to add me in game, is Pizza joined in? I tried to invite him in to join. Wait, he needs to join me. There we go. Hopefully he should join. There we go. So you need to make sure to add me in game, guys, so I can get you into this lobby here. I have locked it so we don't just get randoms in. So if you are looking to play, make sure to add me. Right. Then what rank was Kitty? And look at Kitty. Kitty is rank 1 gold. So Kitty seems to be pretty competent, which is good. Let's have a look. 14. Is that just as Africa called Brits? Brits is Kitty's best rank. Okay. And playing as Brits. Gemmore's in the waiting room. Let me drag you over. Hello, Gemmoro. This room is push to talk, just FYI. Right, we've got 2 spots open if anybody else wants to join in. And I kind of ask that you do join on Discord. Maybe you don't have a, maybe you don't have a microphone. That is fine. I do kind of like you to have a microphone if possible, but as long as you type back to me that you understood maybe some instructions that I give you or some advice I give you, so I know I'm not talking to a brick wall, that'd be appreciated. So yeah, Tyrant, yeah, you can join, buddy, if you want to jump in. Remember to add me in game. Looks like somebody sent me an invite over here. Right, there we go. Invite Gemoro. Right, we've got 1 more space available after Gemoro joins. And yeah, I know, and I definitely would say, yeah, communication is key. Very important to, let your teammates know about danger, especially if you're, even if you've maybe played some team games before. I kind of want you guys to get used to pinging. All right, I want to give you guys a good kind of basis for pinging. Go, we got Tyrant here. We got, let's get him in there. All right, nice. Right. So let me just switch to the in-game here. So what we're going to do... Right, Tyrant's joined in. So first of all, guys, what I want everybody to do is go into your controls, right? View and remap from controls, right? What I want you to do... Let me just see if I can find out. Go to communication, and I want you guys to remap ping attack, ping defend, and ping question to Control A, Control D, and Control Q. Okay? Just makes sense, right? Control A for attack, D for defend, Q for question, right? And it's very close to... All those buttons are fairly close on the left-hand side of your keyboard. And whenever you notice a threat, or, you know, when your teammate's getting attacked and not paying attention to something, do Control D, just to say, hey, look, watch out here, defend here, watch out. Or if you notice a good target, maybe to drop artillery or something, or there's an enemy tank that's just showed up, or maybe go press Control A to let them know about an important threat, or maybe a good opportunity to attack something. And Control Q, maybe if your teammate's AFK with a unit, and you know, they've got some units in the base and they're not using them, try and use Control Q to let your teammates know about AFK units, or things like that, you know? Maybe they've forgotten about something. So so again, that was controls, so go settings, controls, view map controls, communication, and then rename those down there. Right. Okay, now let's just make sure how we got these teams here. Okay, so we've got Tyrant is pretty high level here, which is good. Match history. Right. So I would think that... How fair are these teams going to be? Tomorrow. Okay. I'm thinking maybe Waifu swap with... No, not with Tyrant. Key would be too strong. Maybe with Jamoro, just to make the teams a bit fairer. Or maybe that's okay. Because we got Tyrant here, who's a competent player. Kitty could swap to Axis, could hardly play. Well, I'm just saying that your team, because Kitty, you're pretty... I mean, actually, it's not too bad, to be fair. I mean, we could give it a go, and if it's terrible, we can swap. We can change the teams afterwards. So we'll keep the teams as they are. And if Jamora, if you can swap over to allies, please, that would be great. And then if yeah, maybe Tyrant should be facing me. So he's not facing up poor wife who's only just got the game. Right, I've got anybody else in the... Okay, here we go. Right, everybody else is joining the Discord. Nice. What's up, guys? Right, hopefully this shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so if you've got any questions while we're playing, if you're struggling against a certain strategy, ask for advice. Don't die in silence. It's one of my pet peeves. Someone just dying and losing their whole army without saying anything. So your teammate is just left trying to pick up the pieces and they get suddenly flanked, and then, you know, you could have alerted them to that danger. So communication is key. Speak out. This channel is push to talk, guys, so try and get push to talk enabled. I think the only person we're missing is Tyrant. We're going to grab Tyrant in. There we go. Oh, Tyrant left. He's on the opposite team, I guess. So, but if Tyrant is sticking around with us, if he plays alongside me, and then we have maybe two other lower level people, we could probably carry you in a proper auto match game. But we'll see as we go on here. Right. Right. We all ready? Let's go. Oh, the cheat mod's enabled. Oh shit, I forgot to turn it off. I always forget to do that. It should be fine. No, it should be only me have the cheat mod. Hang on, I've got to double check.
Well, that would help us a lot, I guess.
Yeah.
Withholding reinforcements until...
Yeah, sorry, we're gonna have to make. Sorry, guys, we have to remake the lobby here real quickly. I apologize. I forgot to turn the cheat mod off. I always forget to do that. I normally have the cheat mod on by default because whenever I make a custom lobby, I'm normally making one to go into a game to create thumbnails and stuff because I turn off the user interface and spawn units in. So bear with me while I remake it real quick. Right, lobby's back up. If you're not, send me a request if you want to join again. Who are we missing?
You're missing me.
Can't invite you. Hang on. There you go. Who's the other person that's not in yet? I think Dugo wasn't in the lobby last time, was he?
No, they were all in the lobby. I don't know who's missing.
Kitty's not in. Kitty's not in the Discord. That's probably why. Alright. Okay, the teams are slightly different, but I think it's not too bad. Waifu, if you want to go allies, Team 2 is allies here, Team 1 is going to be Axis.
I literally never played the allies, so yeah.
No time like the present. Feel free to ask Tyrant and Kitty for advice. They'll be on your team. I don't know if Tyrant isn't on the Discord. I see someone called Stow. Who's that? Is that one of you guys? I see someone with a different name. Don't recognize that. Where's the Discord link? Here, buddy. This map. I mean, we could change the map. It's we do Gazala. That's always a decent one to start with. That would be you. You're not in the current match, Sterling, but if you want, if we can get maybe more people, if we get another 2 more people, we can maybe do a 4v4 instead. Do we have anyone else that would like to play that's not in yet? Because if Star wants in, we could get maybe 1 more person. Mocky wants in. Are you ready to go right now? So we'll open it up to a 4v4. Let me just... Alright.
Okay.
Hello, what's going on, guys? Right, let's see what we got. Right, Dugo's is appearing offline. I can't invite him. Tony wants in, so Tony's here and ready to go. We'll invite him in if I can. Right. Is Tony, you on Discord? I can see Dugo. He is there on Discord, so we'll get Dugo in. I'm not sure why I can't invite him. He's appearing offline for me. There we go. Right, remember, Team 1 is Axis, guys. Team 2 is Allies. Right, I'm just going to quickly just go through what rank is Dugo. He's fairly fresh. Right, I think that's going to be okay, teams. We'll see how we go with this. All right, is everybody ready? I'm going to start here. We can split people into different discords. So if we want to do separate allies and access team, Tyrant wants to take. He's not on the Discord, but I guess. Is it Jamora, Kitty, and Dugo? You probably always want to go to maybe the access room.
Okay.
Let me just do that. Kitty. There we go. Right. So they're in the access room. We'll be over here. I think that's everybody here. Yeah. Oh, I don't think Stoll got in. Okay.
Tony is writing. He's in the waiting room.
Mocky, is Mocky in the game? No. Right.
Probably it's Tony then, right?
Is it Tony? I don't know. Again, you have to have the same name on Twitch as you do on Steam and on Discord,
yeah,
guys.
It's him. He wrote it in the lobby.
It is him. Okay.
So Moki is Tony.
All right, Stal, if you want to join, I'll get you in next game, Stal, if you're interested in joining next game. But first come, first served. They're all ready to go, and I'll get you in the next game if you want. I'm just gonna move you to the waiting room for the moment. Right. Okay. All right, Moki, if you could change your name to Tony, please, on Discord, that'll do me a favour. Right, let's start, and off we go. Alright, so if you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. Don't feel afraid to speak up. This is a push-to-talk chat room, just to remind everybody as well, so you need to set your push-to-talk key on.
Yeah, I'll probably be talking to myself because I keep forgetting it.
Well, if you don't hear me respond, then you know I've not heard you say anything, so just repeat it or type it or whatever. Alright, off we go.
Yeah.
This is it, boys. Make it quick. Get moving. Quick march. It's as good as ours. Panzer pioneers standing. You can rely upon us. You have problems. We have answers. Over, Panzer pioneers. Capture duties.
Panzer Grenadiers have been mustered.
Right, man.
So my priority is going to be looking at your guys' gameplay here and seeing what you guys are maybe doing wrong, what you might be able to improve, while also trying to play at the same time. It'll be fairly challenging, but we'll see how we go.
Orders. Securing resources.
The Fox
You
is
do.
fine. It's capturing location. Won't be
I
long.
believe in you.
Krautschützen deployed.
Utility vehicle reporting.
Panzer pioneers have taken the location.
Territory captured. Panzer Grenadiers moving on.
Sergeants moving to location. Treat that flag like your mother hemmed it herself.
Ready on your... The Kriegsmarine is looking like a sweet deal now, huh?
Ready. Willing and able.
So on my side, you can see I'm putting down an early mine over here in anticipation for maybe the dingo showing up.
Light up, boys. You have problems? Minefield complete. Those resources must be ours.
Commandant, we can't stay here.
And grab your gear. We're heading out.
You Hutchinson fled conquering
Boys,
ground.
we have movement orders.
Repair what you can.
Make it quick. Working on it. Pioneers under fire! Don't fall behind!
Secure, Commandant.
Taking
Yes,
small
sir.
arms fire!
Panzer Grenadiers, come on, man. Let's
Panzer
get it
pioneers
going.
Ordnance
are
received,
engaged.
Commandant. Orders acknowledged.
Small
Move
arms fire!
orders.
They're everywhere!
Orders, moving down. Push it, go.
Come Panzer pioneers!
Panzer Grenadiers have assembled.
Crew here. Where's that fuel leak? Find it.
You have everything in order. Forward, man. Orders incoming.
Repairs
We
completed.
receive. Rev her up.
Yeah, careful about the dingo. So the dingo will be
Proximity alarm near our fuel point.
Tree.
the dingo
I've got
will
an
be
empty
a
up, coming down.
250 in a 1v1 fight. Nice job killing that.
Commandant, looks bumpy up
Orders?
ahead. Hold on.
Loud and clear, Commandant.
Enemy encroaching
Yep,
on
help
us.
me with that machine gun rifle. That's good. Nice. It's good positioning of that. Perfect. Really good. Nice one.
I'm pushing forward here.
has arrived.
Neutralize that location.
Keep pushing forward. Maybe position it onto the green cover here. You got to be careful if you get too close. He's going to get unsuppressed there.
Archers and waiting. Like a nice
Enemy
Sunday
presence.
drive,
We
eh?
can't stay here.
Good job. Christian, confirm
Panzer
heading.
pioneers,
I'll
stand
get us
ready.
there.
Men, with me.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Archers, orders. Moving there.
Artillery flares.
Shout, you're dropping RT here, waifu, so you want to back away here.
The victory point.
And fairly quickly, because that is the British space artillery, which hits really hard.
Yeah, I'm
And so as soon as you see that, you want to try and move fairly quickly.
Ready on.
Get moving. Panzer Grenadiers, the white order. We have a heading.
We've been zero.
that old kid
Ready.
Territory lost.
Don't you have pioneers for this? We'll get there.
You need a half
Driver.
A victory point is being taken from us.
We'll get it fixed. Right, boys.
You have everything in order.
I'm moving my MG up, leaving you alone here.
Ready
Repairs
for order.
complete.
Victory point under enemy control.
Nice job. See if you can try and flank round here. So he's got a machine gun on this right-hand side. So if you want to try and help push that.
I'll get us there.
Yeah, I'm already cutting him off here.
I hear it.
Let your front
Get us up there.
Yeah, that's a good play. You do that. If you cut him off here, they're not getting any of that fuel on that side. They've only got the VP at the
Yeah, I've
moment
got
there.
two infantry
Launch a
counter the
counterattack at once.
bottom
Careful with
off.
those pioneers. I'll retreat them straight away because they're going to get wiped from retreat. So be careful with those. I'm coming over with a flamethrower 250. So just back away to some cover right now.
Veteran squad leaders are being called up to improve infantry squads.
Fucking move this thing. Enemy sighted. Get us up
Just
there.
getting a bit of damage in there.
Everything in order. Forwards then.
You need a backup. Yes, sir. Understood. Jawohl.
So guys on the left, you need to try and get control of your cutoff because you're not getting any resources. And if you're not getting resources, the rest of the team is not benefiting from that either. Which he's dropping artillery over here again.
Veteran squad
Yeah,
leaders
no,
have
no,
been
no.
dispersed among the men. Expect
Back away to my 250. I can help heal you with my 250 here. Hang on.
Repairs needed. Grab your enemies forward, elevate. Panzer pioneers have finished now.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go over here to your lower health Grens so we can heal them.
Archers and waiting. Anyone else dead, huh?
Is the MG still down there?
Utility engine
one of the units has been slain.
Hit by mine over there. It's annoying. Yeah, you've still got MG over there. Okay. Maybe want to turn your machine gun to face this incoming rifleman blob.
Don't get distracted.
You need to get us the fuck out of here. Driver, stop.
Up in the hills here.
You wait orders.
Want to repair that damage.
Don't worry about the heals, I've got a Stummel with map.
That's good. Nice. Yep. Perfect. Watch out here. This squad here is dying. You're not paying attention to this squad. Grenadier on the right, mate. Waifu.
Yep. Watch out with the 250, there's a blob coming down.
Frag truck has arrived.
Yep.
On the way. We have a heading. Men, with me.
Got a quad out. He's flanking around the side here. Good positioning there. He's going to drop constantly keep repositioning here. He's dropping more artillery on the position, so back away. Keep repositioning. Set your pack gun up to shoot that that dingo.
Lost control of a victory point. Territory isolated. Our resources are stranded. We are losing grasp of a fuel point. Territory is now in enemy hands.
Try and rotate your lower health Grens back out the fight.
Looks like you have the last.
Survival packages.
Oh, he's got a 2-pounder over there.
Smoke canisters have been retrofitted.
I might be able to push that.
Yep. Got your pioneers at all. Try and get your pioneers out. If you've lost your pioneers, rebuild them. And try and rep your half track with it.
Yeah, they're coming from the base right now.
can bring your half truck over to here so I can reinforce and repair. That'd be good. Thank you, and I'll rep you as well here.
What do you need?
Yeah, careful. We're pushing forward without a minesweeper. It looks like you hit a mine there. Always want to be careful just diving forward like that.
Keeping your skies clear, Commandant. Says the word. 20 minutes.
I'll actually see if I can come over and help here.
Panzer infantry have orders to salvage all they can from vehicles. Leave nothing to the enemy.
Orders incoming.
Boys, we
Light
have
vehicle ready. Back us up slowly.
What was that, Chaffee?
Panzer, retrieve those supplies.
Reverse us out.
Orders incoming. Plenty of ground to cover. You have something for us? Fox is finest. Here. We have a heading.
enemy contract breaking through!
20 minutes. Come here.
There's like a decent drop coming from the bottom here.
Okay, good job.
Closing on us! What do you get there? If we can use it, we take what we can!
Let's move.
Just trying to help out the left at the moment.
Prepare the load! We have to move!
We have coordinates. Get us moving.
Armory upgrade underway.
Forwards then.
250, standing by. Vehicle advanced.
Enemy forces have taken our territory.
Damage.
It's careful about he's going to keep dropping artillery constantly, so just going to have to keep being mobile.
We're losing grasp of a victory point. The enemy has taken a victory point.
Panzer Grenadiers, closing business!
I can hear you now, yeah.
Fire incoming.
Capture this point here, lads.
Deploy AT here.
Ready for on me. Quickly now.
I'm trying. Oh, careful. He keeps dropping flares. You see, he keeps dropping flares here. So that's him getting vision. He's going to try and flank around here in a second because I'm noticing there's no machine gun covering this side. So we need to try and make sure that right side is secure. Yeah, here it comes now. Here comes that flank. Yeah, watch out with that MG. Might need to just retreat it because he's flanked you there.
Take a moment. Catch your breath. Ready for
Careful. He's hitting your back up, back up.
you have some
The enemy is pushing through here!
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Pioniere receiving
Let's position here.
Commander! What do you need?
Victory point lost.
I've got to pull out here.
Yeah. Back away. If you need to retreat, retreat. Don't take a bad fight.
Yeah, I think they're getting the back here.
Oh yeah, I need help here. Anyone can help me here? I'm in trouble here.
Anti-tank crew have been killed in action.
Coordinates received! Panzer Grenadiers
Is it too late to get a Stuggy now at this point?
Stuggy is probably. We want indirect fire here. We want a Stuka or something.
I can pack to neighbor.
Fuck. He blew it up.
Territory lost.
rudimentary repair. Everything in order.
300 points remaining. Say again. 300 points remaining.
Right, we need that healing out again here. I'm taking up here. I'm going to try and get a Stuka out myself. So we just need to get some more AT out on the field for. They've got at least.
There's a healing bunker in my base if you
All
want.
victory
Oh, you have
points
got one.
are
Nice,
under enemy
cool.
control. We must act.
Everything in order. Forwards then.
You have orders for us. Light vehicle ready.
Panzer Grenadiers have completed
The
the task.
Kriegsmarine is looking like a
Just get this out to be safe.
Mama's skirt, huh?
250, standing by.
Panzer Grenadiers standing. We have a heading. Men,
Make it
with
quick.
me.
Some more anti-infantry. I think we need another machine gun or so. What commander did you pick?
I went mobilized
Get us down.
for the Panthers.
You went Panthers. Careful. Don't push up with your machine gun forward. Always push forward with like a pioneer or a rifleman squad first. It's so risky to push forward with your machine gun
Okay.
straight away like that.
Keeping your skies clear. We'll stop here. My boom standing by. We have coordinates. Get us moving.
If anyone sees any vehicle wrecks, let me know. I can salvage them for more resources.
You have orders for us. Boss.
My men have completed. Panzer
Right, he's going double bishops here.
Yeah, there's a big ball.
Right. Yeah, his bishops are going to be nasty to deal with.
Well, I could wait for a Vesper instead of Nebel.
I mean, Wesp isn't that great for trying to counter, but we could try. I don't know. Hang on.
Armory upgrade underway.
Got to try and get our VPs under control. We're not doing well on VPs at the moment. Also, I would recommend trying maybe get a Kettenkrat out as well if you can afford it, and having it being used as vision, because we would like vision of these incoming flanks and where these anti-tank guns are positioned, so I know where it's safe to move my flak gun.
Yeah, I'll put one next. I just need some manpower.
Yeah.
Armory upgrade complete, Commandant.
He's bombarding here. Watch out.
Ready for deployment.
Standing by.
And more artillery here. Right, my Stuka's in the build. Let's start putting mines down. We've got no mines on our flanks here. I'm looking over on this side here. We should definitely start getting mines down if possible.
Yeah, my players are on the way right now.
Territory sector launch.
Same thing for you guys on the left-hand side. Start putting mines on your flanks, especially around your cutoff, if we can. Yeah, they've got constant vision right now, so they're constantly bombarding our area. So we desperately need a Kettenkrat, I think. Especially now when I'm going to get my Stuka out, because that's coming out any second now.
I'm building it right now. I have Nebel. Do you have any targets?
Victory point under enemy control.
I'm building here.
Yeah, you could nibble there. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Set this machine gun up.
Walking Stuka artillery team need orders.
Right, if you got that Kettenkrat, bring it over to here, and then I'll be able to bombard something in a second.
10 seconds.
Yeah, try and capture that central victory point if we can.
No, there's so much infantry there.
He sees you playing that mine. I would cancel building that. Right, activate the vision mode on it. There you go, and then maybe turn it over to the right a bit so we can see what's over where the. Okay, here he's coming here. Watch out! Don't push it too far forward. I'm bombarding it now.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Therefore, your Kettenkrat's facing the wrong way now. So the Kettenkrat is quite a high micro-intense unit. Very squishy as well.
Yeah.
So you've got to try and make sure when you back it away, you reverse it back cleanly. They're bombarding this whole area here, and the reason why they're bombarding accurately right now is because they've dropped a flare in the sky. So as soon as you see a flare being dropped, you've got to instantly relocate your stuff. Watch out, you can lose your Pioneer over here. It's getting focused down. Yeah.
Territory sector out of contact. Proximity alarm near
Yeah.
our munitions point.
It's so important that we keep that Kettenkrat alive. Maybe I'll play Vermont next time.
We do not hold any
Because
victory
the Kettenkrat is probably the most important unit in a team game. With it dead, we're blind.
We are losing grasp of a fuel pump. Confirmed. We have 100 points remaining.
Keep moving your puck backwards, maybe.
Yeah.
Territory overrun.
Yeah, we're all clumped up here. So, he's just going to murder us.
I just lost pretty much everything.
35 points remain.
It's okay. I mean, you're up against someone who's a challenger rank, so they're much better. Sadly, this is a bit unfair.
Our final 50 points hang by a thread.
Need to get VP control right now.
What do you need? Panzer Grenadiers, closing distance!
I'll try to push for the bottom one with the cap.
Target clear, Commandant! Panzer Grenadiers, closing distance! Enemy infantry closing on us! Move! Fill another spot!
One final stand! You only have 25 points!
Pulling out of combat! Pulled up and moving.
Man, fucking second time I killed on this fucking
Only
Catton
10 points remain!
Yeah, it's been hard for me to try and really focus what was going on the left-hand side.
Power available to us.
But we'll try and change the teams up for this next game because it's clear that it was very one-sided.
The enemy has defeated us.
Yeah, I didn't really have too much chance to look over to the left-hand side because I was already having a fight on my side. It's quite difficult. Yeah, I probably should be centre as well because then I could easily go left or right.
Yeah, I feel actually. There you go ahead.
Left guy just had a Scott that I could try to unseat. They had way more squads of main lines up. It was just hard for me to try to deal with as a whole.
Main lines. Try and be a bit more specific. Like,
Maybe
what
it's
was
easier
what
without
was the issue? Like, did you feel like you were losing every engagement? Were you using cover correctly? Did his infantry always beat your infantry? Did you just get flanked? Did you push without vision? Like, what went wrong there?
I had mines down on my flank, so I never got flanked, but I just felt like my infantry was always losing to his infantry.
All right. Can I watch the replay back? I need to leave this lobby. Hang on. Leave group. Like replay. Right. We'll quickly watch the replay. If you watch my stream, we can then maybe mute your Discord or mute me so you don't hear me twice. I'll just quickly go over to the left hand side and see what happened over there real quick. Right.
Panzer Grenadiers have assembled.
Panzer Grenadiers reporting for duty.
Krautschützen deployed.
Territory secured. Reporting. Hold it. Laying mines here. Grab them. Minefield from evasive maneuver.
Yeah, okay, so from the get-go here, I'm seeing that your Panzer Pioneers instantly get forced off the map. You push him with the 250 right up against the Dingo straight away, so that 250's kind of been pushed off. Let me just get you guys as 2 units up here. So, who's this I'm looking at? I'm looking at Pizza. Is Pizza hitting Discord? Yeah. Right, so yeah, Pizza is just... Don't just dive in blindly like that, and I wouldn't just try and go for the cap of a point, especially when there's 2 vehicles that will just chip away at you. You want to just try and fight in green cover and then wait maybe for your extra units. Probably want to go for, like, I don't know, maybe a motorcycle first as well. You can or can't. It's not hugely important, but I generally like going a motorcycle early because when you get it veterancy, it gives you good, it's good for vision. It gets Vet 1, it can then put the marked target to help you win the engagements against infantry. So you are being double teamed straight away. Just looking over at Tony. So Tony's already making a big mistake because you're floating about 400 manpower. So there's easily 87 manpower more than you need for like another Panzer Grenadier squad. So you should be building another unit here as soon as you can. That's what will be hurting you if you're not quick on your timings. As soon as you hit that 300 manpower from the Panzer Grenadier, or if you go for bursts, as soon as you can afford it, you should be getting that next unit out straight away to have the same amount of units your opponent has. Because if your opponent is always building the units as soon as they have the manpower for it, they'll always be ahead of you if you're going to be the one that's floating manpower. So you don't want to be floating manpower at all.
Panzer Grenadiers have been mustered.
Yeah, so he just chases you down here. So rather you're getting caught out here. You didn't repair the 250 initially because your initial Panzer Pioneer got retreated off the field, and because you go bursters can't repair. So you know you got people. If you do go for an LA 250, you need to make sure that you got your Panzer Pioneers near that at all times. Or you know at that point you should have backed away and maybe gone over and asked old Tony their pizza for repairs on your 250 before diving in the fight. Because here, you know, it's 250 manpower down the drain. You know, to this initial dingo that comes on and chases it off straight away, which is a shame. However, we can see here, who's this person you're up against here? This is Kitty, and the other person here is this Dugo, right? Watch these guys' perspective real quick. So I think Kitty's mistake there was going a bit too deep with that dingo. As soon as you got the kill, you should have reversed straight back. Instead, you like stayed in there, and then you know, I think if you backed up this way and then backed maybe into your sapper squad, the 250 would have been a bit maybe hesitant to chase because the sappers do quite good damage against the 250 at close quarters combat. So you could have maybe backed away there, and then would have been fine. Also, I think that dingo did it get vet 1 before it died? You could have maybe dropped an off map. You had 56 munitions in the base, so you could have maybe dropped an off map on maybe the clumped up area where his units are taking cover. See an off map coming in here from something. Unfortunately, got too close to a rifleman squad. Luckily, you got away, you survived. Another grenade coming in. Oh, it's just a badly lobbed grenade from Dugo.
A victory point is being taken from us. We have lost control of a victory point.
And here you're losing your cutoff. Not fighting in cover. You got light cover there, and green cover you could have been fighting on. So this here right now, this is so important not to lose. Losing this cut off is 3 important resource points that the rest of the Axis team are not benefiting from. Is a +5 fuel and 2 +5 munitions points. So you really got to make sure you don't lose this. You want a machine gun maybe locking this point down earlier in the match so you don't lose it. The allied player Kitty's doing the right thing. He's capped it with his recce section. He set up his Vickers squad, and it's now covering that VP. So it's going to make it really hard for the Axis team on the left hand side to push back and take it. The only way you really can do it at this early stage is maybe with the 250 get behind the MG and then burn it out or something like that. But you've already kind of lost the 250. You've decided to rebuild it as well. I mean, I don't know. It's a risky idea to rebuild a 250. Getting too close. Here's a big mistake as well. You've just drove the 250 up to a rifleman squad. You should know that this rifleman squad has sticky bombs by now because it lobbed a sticky bomb on Tony's unit. And if Tony didn't say anything, then that's his mistake as well to say, hey, this American player has grenades. If you notice grenades being lobbed or teched, you should say to your next door neighbor or everybody on the team, this person has nades. That way everybody knows to not get too close with their vehicles, because what happens here, a sticky bomb connects onto this 250, cripples it, and probably the Jeep's going to finish it off, or yeah, here comes a section, and it takes up. And now you've lost 2 250s, that's 500 manpower you've now lost, which is huge.
Enemy forces hold all victory points, Commandant.
There's gonna be out to fight!
Veteran squad leaders are being called up to improve infantry squads.
You're fighting in no cover. Once the wreck goes down, you lose the cover, so you want to reposition yourself into cover here. Quite late retreat on that Panzergren.
The territory sector has been claimed by the enemy. Veteran squad leaders have been dispersed among the men. Expect results at once.
Both of you should have teched up by now. Okay, you do have both of tech. Med truck first.
Taking casualties.
I would always recommend to get a med truck or something at some point, but only one of you need to do it. Hopefully that is the case. Okay, we can see that Pizza's getting himself out the flat feeling. That's good. What you can do, if your squads are fairly healthy on the field, you don't really need to go for the Opal Blitz that early. What you could do with your 250 is pop its timed heal ability, which you can pop every 3 minutes to heal everybody nearby. And also, once it's Vet 1, units can jump in and gain healing that way. So that's another way you can gain healing. But you will need the medical truck for reinforcement.
Mechanized combat groups are ready for selection.
Also, you might have seen this guy, Kitty, starting to lay mines, Pizza, and if you did see that, you should have, also, again, let your teammate know that there's possible mines in this area. There was a mine over here. I think they killed my motorcycle, actually, but I didn't know that this person had laid mines.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Could be reinforcing this Panzerjäger squad here with this truck, and you're not.
Supply lines are cut.
These two squads are so low health. I would like these squads to maybe back away to the med truck, or the med truck to rotate over here to help with keeping these squads on the field, because you can see Peter's losing this engagement. He's had to retreat. That his Panzer Pioneers, his bursts have had to retreat. But if that medical truck was more situated over here, he could have soft retreated back to this green cover here and healed up and not had to retreat his squads completely off the field. Because right now, Peter's only got his flat feeling to help on the front line. The rest of his forces are retreated off. So you need to be a lot more proactive with your medical truck. You know, you need to be thinking, right, who's got low health squads? Where can it go? Because a lot of time I just see it sitting idle. Same thing here. You could be jumping this machine gun out of this building and giving it healing, or move the truck closer so this machine gun could benefit from healing. It's about 60% health here. And here as I think I saw this actually in the game itself. You get pushed in. I think you hit a mine. You've only got the one anti-tank squad here. You know, and then I'm looking here for other AT. This Panzerjäger should be trying to push over his, but a bit too late maybe.
Infantry have orders to salvage all they can from vehicles.
But again, if you had pushed over initially with maybe your sweeper, your Panzer Pioneers that's there sitting in base there idle, then you wouldn't have lost your flat feeling. And losing your flat feeling is, you know, something you do not want to lose at all right at the start of a match. It's one of your strongest units. It's your kind of like unit to get you back in the game. And losing it straight away is a crushing blow, so you always want to be super careful how you use that.
Territory lost. Proximity alarm near our victory point.
See, I'm seeing this squad here, half health.
Victory point lost.
You want to try and rotate this squad back. You don't want to push it back into the fight. There's like a 40% health. Full models, you should be thinking to bring it back to your teammate's medical truck. And you're keeping in the fight here. It's going to drop. You see how quickly it just dropped 3 models? So if that was me, I would have not kept with that. I'd have pulled both these Panzer burst area. I'd have taken it back over to my teammate's medical truck, or asked him to bring it over to here. Or at least maybe brought the 250, because this 259 variant, that also going to activate the passive heal. That could have come over and activated heal on these guys. And again, that would keep them in the fight so they haven't got to retreat. It's so important to keep the staying power, not retreat off the field, if you can help it. Because it takes a long time for your units to retreat all the way back to base and then come back onto the field again. So you do not want to be, if you can, you only really want to retreat, guys, if it's, you know, you're either going to lose the squad, or or that you can't win the engagement and you just take bad losses, and there's no way for you to soft retreat back to get on-map reinforcement. Yeah, I keep seeing this. It's frustrating to see this machine gun still that hasn't been healed up by the medical truck right now. As a careless loss of that 250, you could have reversed it down the road. You let that Chaffee just hit it 3 times, so that was just a needless loss there. Yes, you had a Panzerjäger squad there, but the Chaffee can hit, you know, can take a shot and then back away. You also could have maybe jumped over. You've gone for the Panzerjäger command ability, battle group, so you've got the Shrek, and you also got that kind of AT assault grenade ability. So you could have maybe closed the distance and then lobbed a load of grenades on that Chaffee as it went in and died, but you kept the squad there. You could have maybe ambushed it as well, because as you jumped over, you should have still retained your camouflage, hopefully, as well. So there was an opportunity there for you to kill it. But yeah, you lost your 250, so that kind of sucks. I'm once again seeing Pizza bringing a low health squad into the fight and instantly losing loads of men here. Should try and get into the habit of reversing the flat gun into battle here. Yeah, didn't dodge grenade. There was a grenade there. You kind of ate. I mean, you are back. Okay, this is good. At least you backed away to your med truck to get healing here, so that's nice. Same thing here. You need to keep backing away, rotating for healing. VPs are so important, and you've got squads just sitting around that you could cap it. You've also got Got an LEIG and a mortar half-trick. Both you guys got a mortar half-trick each. So if you're worried about a machine gun being there, you've got 3 units there that can smoke and blind it so you can get the capture on the victory point. Victory points are so important. We're triple cap right now, and you've got 2 squads that could cap it, and they're just sitting there not doing it. So you should be capturing the point at, at all times. If there's an opportunity to grab it, you should be grabbing it.
Only 250 points remaining.
Again, you're not reversing. You let the chaffee kind of rolled up on you. You took a shot and you kept it there. You didn't bother backing it away out of harm's way. Still letting the VP be under enemy control. There's no reason why you can't cap it. Yeah, so this seems insanity for me to see this. Like, you've got all these units here. VP letting the enemy just win the game for VPs right now. There's nothing to stop you from grabbing that. And if the Scot tries to bombard you, just keep moving around. Keep rotating around on that position there to keep the cap. Then, once you cap it, recycle it back, get healing, swap over, this guy gets heals, this guy's healed up, push him back into the fight. Also, this game I did mention that you could gain... that I had the ability to salvage wrecks. I can see over here there's a 259 wreckage, there's a dingo wreck, I think there's a flak wreck over here. Let me know, because I did ask that game, I can salvage vehicles and I get resources, and I didn't hear Tony or Pizza that game say, hey look, we've got some wrecks here I can salvage. Because if I salvage them, that's free resources that I could be getting to help boost my economy and help help the fight on the right hand side of the map. Okay, so that was a good kind of play here from the Allies. They kind of pushed in here, spotted the med truck. The med truck's a bit too close to the fight. As soon as you see an enemy unit nearby that spots your med truck, you should be immediately reversing it back, because that is a high-valued unit your opponent's going to want to take out, and you didn't you didn't pull back one of your high-valued units once they got in danger. You were able to take out the Stuart, I guess thanks to the Panzer III and the Shrek combo, which was nice. That kind of caught them off guard. Double Shrek. No sticky bomb grenade here. That is the case. The prime opportunity there, Tony, to lob an AT grenade from your Panzer Grenadier onto that Chaffee. That would have either killed it or gave it a damaged engine with literally no health, and your Jaeger could have come through and finished it off. Huge missed opportunity there to lob an AT grenade. You had the munitions for it, so you should have done that. And now you've lost your med truck, everything kind of falls apart. You can't reinforce, you're going to be forced off the map here, you've got no infantry now to hold the line. Yeah, it all just goes wrong. Seeing Tony floating about 600 manpower as well. You could be getting some other units out here to help you. You're letting this anti-tank gun just smack you constantly. Again, no use of smoke. Blind it. Lob some smoke grenade, a smoke barrage in its face with the LEIG or the mortar half-tracks that you guys have got. That's always a good idea, because AT guns have a hard time with attack ground in CoH3, more so in CoH3 than CoH2. And if I have an anti-tank gun that I can't immediately take out with maybe a Stuka or something, I'll probably try and drop smoke in its face to blind it so it can't get free shots on my vehicles. Yeah, I think it's pretty much game here. Getting too close again. Let yourself get snared. You don't need to be that close up against an enemy infantry squad. Now it's damaged. It's going to be stricken. Take some time to rep. But yeah, we'll end it here. And we'll just... So, in future... It's... the big issues here, not backing away your vehicles and stuff when they're getting in danger. Just lots of vehicle losses. Many 250s getting killed early on in the game. So that, puts you way behind because you're having to rebuild them and stuff like that. Not using smoke. No vision as well. You need maybe a motorcycle on your side, your side to give vision, or maybe one of you going for a DAC tractor to be able to see enemy units through the fog of war. His mines was perfect, yeah, to kill the flat feeling earlier on. I mean, but that's you should expect mines to be planted in those locations on the road and key locations like that. But if was it Peter that hadn't retreated his units and just soft retreated them back to, or soft pedaled them back to the Opal Blitz from Tony, he might have had his Panzer Pioneers on the field with a sweeper to spot that mine, and he would have kept his flat feeling alive. But because he didn't, you know, so you just got to work with your kind of like your teamwork there a bit, because that med truck could have been used a lot better to help out both of you guys on that side of the map. Right, let's get into another game here, shall we? Let's go. Right then, let's I made a new lobby, so I'll leave it open. I'll just kick anybody that I don't recognize. Don't send me a group invite. Just join on the game, because that'll kick me out of my lobby. Right, what we'll do here is we'll try and change those teams up a bit, because that did seem quite one-sided all over there. So who was on? I go Vermark here actually. Right. Okay. Got 2 spaces available, guys. We'll change map as well here. We'll choose something different now. Let's go for, what should we go for? Alamel Health. That's not a bad map. How'd you join? You should just go to look for custom games and you should see the lobby there. Right, I don't know who this Nexus guy is. I'm going to kick this guy. I don't recognize him. Alright, we still got that one more spot open. Go away, Nexus. We don't know who you are. I'm gonna lock the lobby now. If you want in, ask. I'll just switch to the scene while we're waiting for one more person to join in.
So, Hans, you said that the Kettengrad is very important. So
100%.
would it be better instead of going double Pio MG, just go Pio Ketten MG then?
Thanks, Bits, for 7 months. Cheers, buddy. So what I would say to that is, on bigger maps where you don't need as many units, because like in a 1v1 setting, a double Pioneer start makes sense because you want to try and grab a lot of territory real quick, right? But in a big map with lots of people, double Pioneer start might not be necessary. So you could just go for 1 Pio and then go for a strong like T1 with some Grens and then an MG. I wouldn't say it's a must to get the Kettenkrad out first. You can build the Kettenkrad, you know, a bit later on, as long as you definitely build one at, you know, maybe by, I don't know, 8-minute mark at least. Because you want, what you want is you want your Kettenkrad out for maybe, you know, ideally for your indirect fire. So once you've got a mortar out, once you've got maybe a Nebelwerfer out, or your teammate's got a Stuka out, that's when ideally you've already got a Kettenkrad on the field, giving targets for those indirect fire pieces. And the Kettenkrad's always, you know, is good just to let you know where the enemy is coming from as well. So yeah, but you can get a Kettenkrad out early, but I would say it's getting it out straight away might hurt your initial start because it's not really a combat unit, and that might give you a weaker early game start, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I usually use it in 2v2s, but I felt like in 4v4, I'm just going to lose it anyway early. That's why I didn't build it.
Yeah, just, yeah, like I say, it's quite a high micro unit. It's very weak. It's quite cheap, thankfully, but it's something that you want to make sure to control group, maybe control 1. Constantly just keep reversing it backwards, make sure it's turning the right direction with the vision, you know, deactivating its vision mode so it can get away quicker. I think a lot of people forget to do that. They just reverse it back, and it's when it's got that vision mode on, it actually it's a lot slower. So you'll need to deactivate that before you can get away.
Yeah, I'm definitely guilty of that.
So yeah, definitely. I'll just get into practice of doing that more. Right, who are we missing? Who's not in yet? Have we got everybody here that's in? Seeing we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 people are on Discord. Let me just look at the team. Kitty was right yet. Gold. Dugo. Dugo wasn't too bad, was he? Everybody is welcome to join in, guys. If everybody else want to join. Got one more spot available. Wait, now go back to the previous video and don't copy the first comment. What are you on about? Hmm? What? Oh yeah, I should try and be in the middle so I can help out more left and right.
Yeah, that's why I swapped.
Why do people hate this game? I think the game initially released and it was in a really bad state, and that's why it got a lot of hate, or people didn't like it, and that's why it hasn't got the best reviews. Now I think the game's in a pretty good state, but yeah, that's why I guess it's not got the best reviews on Steam at the moment. Still mixed, which kind of sucks. Did no one else want to join? Let me see. Is Pizza? Pizza's not in. So that's the person we're missing.
I can always leave and you guys go for 3v3. That's also an option.
Let's see if Pizza's not here, then we can... Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if Pizza's still here. Hey Ritsu, if you want to join in, yeah, you can join in if you want. It's up to you. How you doing? We're doing training, so it's not, I guess, super try-hardy. I'm just trying to help teach newer pit layers here how to get better here. We're on Discord if you want to join us on Discord. I think, Lady Ritzy, you're... Don't find the game on custom. Do I have you as a friend? Do I have you as a friend? Make sure to add me as a friend. LL. I wish I could list my... I don't think I have... Do I have a favourite RTS game? Yes, it's Company Heroes. It's the game I'm playing at the moment. Add me in online, lady, or I can open up the lobby. If you see the lobby, I can unlock it so you can jump on in. There we go. Did they finally list the friends list in alphabetical order? I think they did. Though I'm not seeing Lady Richu come up. Why is it? Oh, it's going to be because she's got a... Yeah, she's got a heart, so that'll be at the bottom on it. It'll be at the... There you go. Right. Right, what I'll do is actually I will swap to ladies' spots just so we've got Verdak, which is probably a better combination. There you go. Right, lady's pretty competent, which is good. Right, so we've got Tony and yeah, okay, that should be fine because we've got Waifu and Tony. Right, but it should be hopefully fair teams here. Right, let me split everybody into the different discords. So, right, we got allied team is right. That is Dugo. That is Jamoro and Kitty. There we go. Right, so it's Tony and Waifu here. Right, okay, cool. So it's only Big Dig Baller and Lady are not on Discord. Right, let's go. Right, off we go. Let's do this.
Move orders. Get to it. Lay the foundation. Covering ground.
Actually, I'll probably go for a Kettenkrad to start with here, because my tier 1, I'm building it quite far out. And it'll take a while before I can get my first tier 1 unit anyway, so...
Yeah, I literally did the same.
What is our assignment? On your feet, pioneers. Put us to work, taking supplies and capturing ground. Construction complete. We can requisition more infantry.
Weapon teams shall receive ambush training.
Secures that territory.
Kettenkrad reconnaissance vehicle available.
Show the infantry how it's done.
Pioneers right. Build this. Capture that.
Right, so who have I got next door, Tony?
Yep.
Ready to initiate capture.
An MG-42 team is ready.
We are moving.
We go
So
anywhere.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately get to the point, and then I've activated my long-range vision on my Kettenkrad, just to see if there's anything incoming, a dingo rushing forward, anything like that. So I'm looking at the threat, and then I'm also going to turn it on the spot as well. So I'm looking different directions here.
Stopping.
What is our
Then
assignment?
disable the ability, and then run over to the next point.
Starting the advance.
Moving to capture territory.
Understood. Marching orders. We will. How many
Ready
pioneers
to
does it
scout.
take to capture a point?
Laying my trap.
Send build this.
Put down a mine as well.
Put us to work. Starting the advance. Pioneers ready. Taking supplies and capturing ground.
Give us. I've got the
He's
gun.
rushing me forward. He's rushing over here with a dingo early.
Been mustered for battle.
MG-42! We are ready! Standing by, Commandant! Say, pioneers will get there!
Give us our orders.
You need demolitions?
Very good. Weapon team standing by. Covering this area with the
What needs
42.
leading this?
Right, now would be a good time for you to try and flank in here, Tony. Go over here, and then there. And get behind this machine gun while it's looking at me right now.
What are you? Let's get rolling.
And then have your second Panzer Grenadier come through the shortcut once he turns his machine gun. I'm going to give you vision on it right now with the Kettenkrad so you can see it coming in.
Captain
There you go.
covering the area. Wait here, driver. Weapon.
Right, back away that first Panzer Grenadier. See your second one. And then 2v1,
Control of a sector.
Ready.
that PG, that sapper squad there.
Red moving. They won't even know it's missing.
Yeah, keep pushing that sapper squad because he's going to be bad at long range.
Weapon crew on stand. March orders. Max, take position secure. Moving on. Vehicle advance.
Yeah, I would probably back away there. You're not take so. Don't keep fighting engagement you can't win. So I'll just back away.
Orders, Commandant. Back.
Grenadiers assembled.
Wait, we're on the move. Grenadiers, follow me. Assembled and ready. Give us our.
Careful about pushing in. He's got his machine gun over there somewhere.
Slow
Yeah, his
roll.
machine gun's moving up. I've got my machine gun like locked down on the point.
On your feet, soldiers. Now.
In due course.
MG-42 and crew ready. You do know how to drive, right?
Okay, just get some cover down here, turning around. Right, I can see his squad. I might better move my MG up here and actually suppress him because he's on the wrong side of cover, you see.
This thing is heavy, ready to scout.
Silent. Sandbag wall is built.
MG-42 and crew ready.
So you've got quite a low health. I wouldn't lead. So you're leading with that low health squad. Don't lead with the low health squad. Push him with the healthy one first.
Sector overrun.
Some ground. Try not to get lost.
And try and push around and try and cap the right actually over here. We know his MG is over here somewhere. So it's not going to be on the right hand side. So push over to the right and try and cap the right.
HMG team, don't stop until
Waiting
I say
on. We're on the
so.
move.
Red, take it steady, you fools.
Send word. Pioneers to patrol too. Move out.
We're ready. Let's go, Kinder. We're moving. Grenadiers.
What did
Grenadier.
Grenadier.
Yep. Make sure that Panzer Grenadier is fully in cover. So you kind of backed away there too early. So you should have stayed in probably green cover then, rather than back away. and now you're suppressed and you're already losing that engagement. You should retreat that squad because it's already kind of in a bad way. As soon as you got suppressed, that's when you should have immediately retreated that squad.
Covering ground.
What I'll do is I'll get a half track out in a minute for reinforcement.
Grenadiers ready. Barbed wire. You need us?
Sector lost.
Ready to scout.
Achtung, Grenadiers. Let's move.
And your machine gun's going to lose that fight because it's on light cover against his machine gun that's on heavy cover.
MG for the
Open fire. Fire back. Commandant, let's go.
A capture point.
He's upgraded it to a 50 cal now as well. So actually back away to this position here with your 250. And then what I want you to do is I want you to pop the healing from your 250 so that we can all benefit from it right now. Same thing with your pioneers. Again, you're pushing with those pioneers. Back them back up. Pop that passive healing on now. There you go. Now we're all getting that healing.
Thailand in the Wehrmacht wasn't enough.
Ready. Reverse.
Commandant, Grenadiers.
That's what we want to do. There we go. Nice.
251 half track is deployed.
Fleet
What
soldier.
are your orders? Proceeding to new coordinates.
You need tools. Defensive position.
Should I get sweepers on my pios? or
Yeah.
sweepers on-
I will get them. I'll get sweepers on actually. Yeah, because it's better for me to do that. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna
We've been spotted.
get a GL.
Grenadiers. If I stop, you stop. I'm stop.
Has comms cables.
I'll be bringing up my half tracks on the field. I'm going to leave it as a reinforcement vehicle. And
The enemy have taken our territory.
Silence. Grenadiers.
I'm gonna get a support guy
Right.
up here with my reserve column.
The enemy
okay, I want you to now to bring over your squads and your half track over here. Let's try and push and take this munitions point.
Heading to your coordinates.
Commandant. Taking hits.
Vehicle advancing. Ready to. Let's get rolling.
Be careful. I'm going to just make sure to see what that is. It's 50 cal. We don't know where his. Okay, he's got bazooka squad. I got to back away here. Okay, it's machine guns over here. You have got that smoke ability, right, on your those dudes.
Yep.
So you might want to try and smoke here around there. Okay, you smoked the wrong position. It was over on the right.
Fire back. We're already engaged.
We go.
I didn't smoke yet.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, that wasn't smoked. Okay, so hang on. Let me just group my kit and crowd round so we can spot that machine gun on the right here.
Save yourself.
MG, we're getting flanked here. You might want to set your machine gun up there.
What do you do know how to drive, right?
He's fucking dead. We're on the move.
Ready. Proceeding.
Okay, where's his machine gun gone? He's backed it up.
Orders.
It's not here anymore.
Rolling.
Okay, it's there, right?
Grenadiers.
Eager to get moving to our destination.
Pick up those
Smoking the MG now.
Engines. We're being converted for medical.
Okay, now's a good time to push it. Go in now. Push, push, push. While it's smoked. Use your half tracks as well to support.
Tank gun and crew
You're stopping artillery here. You're going to need to move your machine gun now. Quick.
Station secure.
Since you've got double half tracks, it's probably a good idea for you to get,
sector now
What
under
should we call it?
control.
The armor upgrade. Make sure you're fighting cover. You're fighting out of cover right now, so you can take a bad engagement. And use any available cover if you get that's available to you. Watch out for this machine gun. Start backing up again.
Order. Vehicle advancing. We'll stop here.
Move it. Faster. We're marching.
Yeah, we're getting flanked here. I'm trying to
Black
help you.
friendly coming up.
We've got to deal with this flank here.
Territory sector
Try and deal with that. I've got my Grens flanking around now.
The enemy has cut us off. We have territory out of supply.
Right, you stop. Try and push this now. Push this here.
Weapon crew on standby.
Grenadiers. Yes, sir. Standing stop, Granate.
Ready to.
Blowing. We're losing men here.
Try and smoke that machine gun. So we got to try and deal with that machine gun there. What you could do is put your squads inside your 250 and then get past the machine gun that way. Just drive past it.
Grenadiers inside. The men are enemy
And in due course.
Right.
Grenadiers. Move those lads.
Put us to work.
We await commands.
Give us a target.
Men down.
Right, we can see this guy's got Kitty's got a squad here that's quite overextended. I'm getting my Panzer Grenadiers to come on the back side here to try and maybe wipe this squad and retreat in a second. Help me with the flat gun.
Heavy machine gun is targeting us.
Ah, shit. You already had a machine gun covering that side.
Standing by, Commander.
Right, push that. Yeah, attack that.
Ready to. Heading to your coordinates.
You need medical supplies?
Or replacement.
We moving to our destination.
Initiating requisition.
Right, use these units. Let's push.
Strike fear into the infantry.
Grenadiers, grab your gear.
Right. At this point, you might really want to make one of those 250s a mortar half track, or at least a 259, because they would be much better if they were converted over.
We have lost control.
Try and reinforce off my 250, my half track as well over here, while it's around.
MG-42 and crew available.
Most travel.
Waiting. Let's go, Kinder. Don't go! Aim your rifle and fire!
Did you heal? Did you reinforce? You've got to manually do it on friendly units.
Yeah, it's going.
Keep fighting! Fall back!
Right, use these units. Push up to here now. Let's push. There's probably mines in these areas, so we're gonna have to sweep this area.
Equipping the mine secures that territory. Got it.
Help me with this half track here.
Territory lost.
You need demolition?
Be aggressive. Push through here now. Let's go. You got squads.
Commandant, enemy forces have claimed our territory.
MG-40 advance! Fucking move! Proceeding to new coordinates.
Maybe your half track's got to be stationary to benefit from that. I'm gonna get a Nebelwerfer out next. Did you convert one of your 250s over to the mortar yet? Watch it. He's dropping artillery here. Watch out. Spread.
Commandant?
Why can't we have a little cat? Moving!
Got healing here.
On your feet, soldiers!
MG-42 and crew ready.
Hold this position, Kinder.
Try and be a bit more aggressive with that flat feeling if possible.
Infantry have clearance to interrogate the enemy, as required.
And we don't need to get so close there. You can keep it at max range. It can be really useful at max range. There you go. Nice. That's good. That's what we want to see. You got smoke yet? Because I could do with smoke here to blind this machine gun so my Panzer Grenadiers aren't in trouble.
Orders, Grenadiers! We move!
MG-42! 42 MG-42!
Victory point is under enemy control.
Nice.
Where's
Thank you.
your reinforcement?
It's here. I'm bringing it over.
Initializing interrogation.
Enemy infantry!
Enemy positions revealed.
Arty here. Watch out.
The enemy has revealed their secrets.
Orders!
Moving to that grid point. Territory taken. We're pushing on. What? We're moving on.
Okay, he's got a Chaffee. I'm bringing my pack gun up to fight that. He's capturing this with a scout. You've got a 250 that can engage that right now. They can't. They've got no AT capability, so get them on that. But be wary of that Chaffee that could dive it. Now, yeah, you've chased it off. Now bring it back, because the Chaffee might jump on you.
Grenadiers will get it done. Silent! Grenadiers! Back to full strength!
Pioneers!
Grenadiers!
Waiting orders!
Alright, I'm going to take up the Civ 4. Right, I've got a Nebelwerfer ready to fire. I need a target.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Over there, right, I'll bring it over.
There's a med tent over there. I don't know if that helps.
Pioneers!
Right, I'm going to rotate to mid, because mid needs help now. Try and see if you can push and take that fuel point on our side, but I'm going to go mid. Oh, shit.
Moving to our destination.
You need us, Kinder! Grab your rifle!
Careful, Arty here.
Enemy territory ahead!
Now!
Grenadiers!
Engines
Grab your
warm
gear!
up.
Achtung! Moving to a new
Ready to
Grenadiers are under fire!
Interrogation underway.
On your feet, soldiers! Stand, Commander Grenadiers!
Intelligence gathered.
We're going!
Move on back! HMG fire!
awaiting orders.
The enemy is stealing our territory from us.
Standing by!
We have lost the sector.
Oh, nice
Chaffee
job.
dead.
Good job, nice. I'm bombarding here.
Orders, Grenadiers! Grenadiers ready! Closing on me! Standing by for orders! Get down! Get down! Fuck! Take that station!
Okay, we've got Stuart flanking us.
Command points should be assigned when possible, Commandant.
Careful here.
I'm losing all my support weapons already.
I'm trying to multitask and help give Tony advice here. Careful, your MG. Your MG, you got flanked. Oh, God. Move this, you're going to lose your flat gun, dude. Don't leave your flat gun against the Zook squad that can kill you. You got to back it away.
Territory lost.
Alright, you're flat. I need your infantry here to cover against the Gurkhas that are pushing against us right now.
Let's go, Kinder. We move.
Come on, crew. MG for capture point will be secured. I need launch orders. Max, take the lead.
Alright, grab this. Grab the resource points. I'm worried about our flank. I'm looking over here constantly, and I'm not seeing there's no mines. You haven't got a machine gun covering that side. Try and get some more units to cover that angle if you can. Oh my god, this fucking guy. I need my infantry over here.
Waiting orders. We need to secure the sector.
MG-42 and crew ready.
Commandant, territory sector lost. Shock veterans have been relinquished to us.
Here, wait, jawohl. Capturing enemy
We
point.
are moving. Heads
Do it.
Deploying naval battle.
He's capping this munitions point again. Can you
Enemy
punish that?
forces have claimed our territory.
You know how to drive, right?
That's a really high munitions point that we can't afford to really lose.
MG-42 moving to capture enemy territory.
Silence.
Ready to scout.
Man that HMG.
Also, I'm noticing here. What's to stop your opponent right now rushing down that area with a chaffee or a vehicle and killing both your mortar half tracks? Nothing. You've got no unit there. Nothing. No mines there covering that side. So try and rectify that if you can quickly.
This thing is heavy, you
I
know.
have AT gun pointed there.
What do you have for us? You want a medal for every point
What
we
needs to
capture?
be done?
Order. Be aware of
Let's get
silhouettes.
rolling.
Must
Our Stuka shall break
AT gun? It's not really. You got that's an LEIG. That's not an anti-tank gun.
move out. He's fucking dead.
Move to target location.
You need us. Get lost.
Park here. In contact with the enemy.
Enemy infantry. Let's open fire. Move. Grenade. Burn them out. He's bleeding. Quick march. He's got the fucking enemy. Grenade. Avoid. We are here.
I just swapped the nades twice then.
A machine gun has been destroyed.
Achtung, Grenadiers.
On your feet.
Remember to use cover. Don't engage out. You're outnumbered here, so use the bricks and stuff as cover. I'm gonna bombard here with a Neville to support you there.
Weapon team at the ready. Reverse. Stand by to fire. Not here.
Grenadiers. Stopping here. The men are ready.
Order following orders.
Initializing interrogation.
New course. Ready to scout.
Grenadiers. Capturing bar.
The enemy has claimed our territory for their own.
Ready to drive. MG-42 and crew ready. March orders. Max, what needs to be done? Ready to captain cart. Scouting ahead. Understood. Marching orders. We go anywhere we are needed. We can get it done. Ready to scout.
Commander. Let's go, Abschätzen. Get on it.
You have orders? They would be fools to take this ready. Confirmed.
We're ready.
That's enemy infantry! Firing on us! Acknowledged!
Right, should have V1 soon.
We have access to advanced V1 rockets to devastate the enemy.
On your feet, pioneers!
Any high munitions points safely we can cache.
In due course! Like beer!
Victory point is under enemy control.
Shooting at us! Why can't we have weapons? Order clear! Let's go!
Okay, flank coming through here.
What do you do now? How
to drive, right? Weapon team ready.
He's dead!
Give us a target.
Concentrate! Fire!
Eager to get moving.
Park here. Max, take the lead.
You need us?
Confirm location.
Panzer 4 reporting
Smoking
in.
them.
That's good. Nice idea. Yeah, smoke that.
Secured all victory points.
If anyone's got armor, there's some wrecks on our side that you can cash.
We're advancing to the line.
Mortar rounds. Spread out, Kinder.
Weapon crew on standby.
We have our coordinates. Ready.
Let's move.
Get working on it. Holding here, true.
Right, Panzer IV's out. Should be thinking about getting tanks out now if you haven't, guys, already. Maybe a Stuka. If you need indirect fire, that's always a really good thing to get if you're DAC. Or start churning out Panzer IVs now. My
I was about
Neverworth.
to build a Panther. Is that okay as well?
Making a Stuka.
Panther. Well, are you up? You've got many tanks on your side. If making a Panther, there's not many tanks. There's no point getting one. I'd probably go for a Panzer IV first.
I'm just waiting for like a big column here.
Where's your reinforcement at?
I can bring it where do you need it. Ping where you need it.
They still have 250 points left. We must persevere. The enemy has taken a victory
Where do you
point.
need it? Yeah, coming over.
I'm gonna support your tank with my big guns.
Post haste.
Give us a target.
If you want to get a push in.
Yeah. Ready to go. Yeah.
There's a 2-pounder on it. 6-pounder.
Careful, you're going into artillery.
Almost good supplies. Good hunting.
Careful, your MG over here. You've forgotten about it. Don't forget about your flank. Careful, you're going to move it. So you've made an 88 before they've even brought any tanks out. I would not recommend getting a big anti-tank gun like that out when there's no tanks in the field, because otherwise it's just being redundant. Eating into your pop cap, lowering your manpower income overall. However, what he has done, he's gone quite too far forward here. He's smoke on this machine gun.
Smoke going down on the 50.
Yep. Keep smoking it out.
Alarm. Sector overrun. Interrogation underway. Enemy intelligence secured. Intelligence gathered.
I'm going to move your mortar half tracks back. They're so close to the front line, they're going to die. They don't need to be that close.
The enemy have taken our territory. Received. Enemy is down to 200 points.
All right, push for your PGs. Push forward. Remember, drop a smoke barrage forward, and then push with that. Try and spread them up as well. You're going as a blob. Go one left, go one right, go one through the mid. Try and spread them out as you push forward. So that if one machine gun doesn't kill them all and suppress them all.
We have lost a sector.
Yeah, focus the anti-tank gun. Push the AT gun. Push the AT gun. Move your try and get your Stuka forward to fire on it as well if you can. Maybe pull back the low health one. You're leading with the low health squad again. Pull it back. Nice, good Stuka, good Stuka.
You have 3 command points at your disposal.
What needs to be done? What now?
Very good. You can move your 88 up a bit if you want. It doesn't have to, if, you know, since it's on the field, it doesn't need to be sat back there. Push up to this point now. Let's push forward and...
Confirm location. Attack! I'm here! Now confirm! Move past! Get to the rally point!
Ihr Grenadiers! Move those lads! The men are... Grenadiers on.
Reverse! Panzer IV is ready for the fight here.
We're going.
Weapon team at the ready. Vehicle advancing. This thing is heavy.
You have lands our...
Yeah, I've got a V1 ready. If anyone's got a juicy target, anyone got recon, good idea to drop a recon run forward and give us that vision.
The enemy has claimed our...
Artie here, watch out, you're getting hurt. Spread out.
We'll do it. Retreat!
Bastards have...
Yeah, rotate the low health squads back to my med truck.
Moving to our destination.
Headquarters has an officer stationed.
Standing by. We're advancing to the line. Grab what you
Enemy
need.
infantry! Scheiße!
Panzer IV. When you're ready.
Don't hold here! No! Don't take your boots off!
There's an AT gun here. We want to blow that up or steal it.
Get us moving. Initializing interrogation. The enemy has revealed their secrets.
Stuka. Nice, good. AT gun wiped.
Kinder, grab your gear. Commandant, we're on the move.
Back up.
Follow me.
Heading to your coordinates.
Confirm location.
Pioneers ready.
Grenadiers, grab your gear. Silence! Grenadiers ready.
We're marching.
I got my drops going down
Making
here.
provisions for an officer's quarters.
No drops, that's good, nice. Yeah, if you got off-map munitions, right, we can see there's a Crusader here. I'm spotting it with my Kettenkrad here.
Slowing to halt. But this thing is heavy, you know. Ready to scout. March orders. Max, take the lead. Awaiting orders, Commandant. Head ready! Very good.
Troops are in.
We go anywhere.
Headquarters has an officer stationed.
Does no one have any vision, like a deep flare, a mortar, or anything like that that can give us vision over the enemy's position? My Kettenkrad can only get so deep.
Target location. The task is at hand.
You need us? On your Grenadiers going
We should keep pressuring as well. Keep pushing forward. Keep.
Officer stationed.
Don't give them a chance to breathe and recuperate. We've got to keep the attack going in.
The enemy breaks before us. They have only 100 points remaining.
Move the target. Move, shot trooper. Move it to the attacking shrapnel. That's mortar.
Big push through here.
Understood. Marching orders.
Grenadiers ready. Land that flag.
Leaders, weapon team ready.
We are ready. Moving to the...
That's our heading.
Understood.
Engage your tight. Don't give them a chance. Panzer IV is engaged.
Firing at us.
Targets! Panzer IV engaging enemy.
Achtung, Grenadier team firing. Grenadiers have secured it.
Report. The enemy is down to 75 points.
March orders.
Still waiting for a good opportunity for V1. V1 there.
V1 strike underway. Brace for impact.
Yeah, I got the AT gun on that left-hand side for you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm a little bit stressed right now. Give me a second if I can answer.
Territory sector lost.
Thank you.
Orders. Vehicle advancing. Setting up concealed position. Pull up here. Needs to be done.
Nothing fancy.
Infantry shall show the enemy no quarter.
Keep us on patrol.
Now is the time for action. The enemy has only 50 points left.
50 points left. Keep it up. We'll have another V1 and soon.
Grenadiers ready! Grenadiers! Moving! We are ready for the first! Hunter 4 engaging enemy!
You need understood.
Hunter 4 ready!
Well, big push through here on me. Might need some help here. A lot of tanks pushing through my side.
Should I send my Panther down?
Yeah, if you can. Big
Sorry.
if you can.
V1 rocket primed and ready for launch. The Navalwerfer team has been hammered.
Getting fucked up by this artillery here. Tony should be. Come around and help me, Tony. These marble fucking.
What needs to be done?
Seize the initiative. 10 points remain. One of our
Fuck.
anti-tank guns has been silenced.
Where did he go with them? Oh, we won anyway.
GG.
Need some units there to snare, to be honest. They kind of barreled through the center, and we had no infantry there to snare. I think Lady Ritsu's has got no Panzer Grenadiers left. That's an issue. I think, yeah. I think if Lady Ritsu had some more Panzer Grenadiers, that would have been very handy, because then they could have maybe snared most of my infantry on the right, to be honest.
Yeah, I was pretty far shoved up. I was just trying to just hold the right and keep on encroaching on him.
I mean, probably would have killed both those Hellcats without losing anything, but I think my V1 got the grant just there.
We would have had to circle around to the right though, because he had a Pershing out. I got an engine crit on him, but he would have got my mortar.
Oh yeah, I'm looking right now at the end of the game. You forgot to move your mortar half tracks back. When you came over to help me over here, make sure to pull back other units that are vulnerable. You left them kind of isolated. You're about to lose your second mortar half track and an assault gren by coming over here. I mean, I appreciate the support, and you should definitely come over, but don't, try and multitask and think shit. Because also, yeah, your Stuka's so far forward as well, and you've neglected to bring your 88 up. You kept it far back. Could have been pushed up with your units in. That could have maybe zoned out the Pershing, but it's so far back it's not doing any good. And I think, yeah, I would have hoped you would have gone for maybe a Tiger instead of a flat gun. Like, there was no tanks on our side for the longest time, and you went for an 88, which made no sense. Taking up and going for like a Tiger would have made much more sense. I saw you went for a Panzer IV assault gren call in. I'm not sure why you did that. Tiger would have been much better, because then Tiger would have been able to kill everything. Whereas,
I didn't have the pop cap for a Tiger, so I was just trying to get some armor on.
Well, if that's the case, yeah, maybe that's the time when you would probably throw away one of your 250s and stuff. A Tiger's only 20 pop cap. 250, I can't remember what 250 pop cap is off the top of my head, but if you throw one of them away that's not being as useful, or if you've got something on your...
That's right.
Yeah, you need to try and maybe throw... I mean, the LEIG, I would generally avoid going for an LEIG, because it's quite pop cap heavy, and it's, I'm looking at it right now. It doesn't look like it didn't get any kills. Maybe it did, but I just don't think the LEIG is worth it. You're probably just better off just getting for a 250 and using that for your indirect fire. So I would recommend not going for the LEIG. And yeah, if you hadn't gone for the LEIG and maybe thrown away one of your 250 mortars later on in the game, you would have definitely had the pop cap for a Tiger for sure.
Yeah, usually I play US, so this is like a good learning experience for the deck.
I'm just looking over at Waifu. I mean, I didn't have a chance to really look over at Waifu this entire game. Yeah, you're up against Rangers, so the Brombar is a good choice there. I'm seeing you've got pack guns, but I'm not seeing them being... You're not cloaking them. They have the ability to cloak, Were you cloaking them that game, waifu?
Yeah.
You were. From my position here at the end of the game, they don't seem to be cloaked. Maybe it's just the end of the game stats showing them fully revealed. I don't know, but yeah.
No, they weren't cloaked.
They weren't cloaked. Okay, so yeah. As soon as they relocate into a new position, you immediately want to cloak them up because the cloak gives them that extra accuracy. I think it gives them a bit more pen as well. I think off the top of my head. I'm also seeing that you've got Neverwerfer right next to your mine, so never leave units too close to your mines because that spells disaster. I do like the fact that you have put down mines, lots of nice mines. Maybe these mines are a bit too close together. Spread them out slightly because the one mine might trigger the other, and then you won't get the full value from both mines. So spread them out a little bit. Yeah, I'm not saying. Yeah, the Nebelwerfer is good for, I guess, a blob like that. Well, who's your teammate? You've got Lady with you. Does she have a Stuka? She did. So you should try and be talking to her about popping that off-map barrage onto these rangers or whatever, or trying to see if you can. If you see the ranger bomb retreat, so let her know because then she can maybe bombard the retreat point. Things like that, because the Stuka's probably one of the best ways to try and take out a ranger blob or whatever. And lots of rangers. They had his forward retreat point actually. Did you know he had the forward retreat point over here from Dugo? Did you know that was there? This game?
Yeah, I actually called it out for you once when you asked for a target.
Oh, over there. Okay.
I know it's not a good target, but it's something.
Well, to be honest, I'm so far on the right hand side, and I've got a Nebelwerfer. It's going to be hard for me to maybe bring it over there and help you, and I kind of need it on my side. But Lady Ritsu, you maybe should have because she's not on Discord with us, and I don't maybe, but she can probably see you type messages. Okay, Lady's saying I destroyed this med tent with a Stuka. Okay, so you did kill it with a Stuka bomb. Okay. With the half-track bomb or an off-map barrage, or the off-map Stuka bomb. But yeah, if you see it again, if you know it goes up, try and make this a priority. Try and time when you barrage this point on, for when the enemy are retreating towards it, so you can get 2 for 1. You get the rangers and you get the med tent as well. Do go. Yeah, you shouldn't rebuild it in the exact same spot. That's never a good idea. Maybe slightly slightly further away. So and then on our side, I'm looking over here. Jan Morrow. So Jan Morrow's issue this game. I think he needed some indirect fire himself to maybe blind machine guns that I had. Needed saving some up. The problem is when you save up for the Pershing and not go for anything else, you probably had. I imagine Jan Morrow, you probably had a lot of fuel in your bank this game, right? You had probably a lot. I'm surprised you didn't get any half-tracks out. Some 80 half. Normally when you're going for the Pershing build, you go for a weapon support center with a couple of 80 half-tracks and use them to bombard and use those half-tracks to fight like the flat feeling and some other and some mediums and stuff and buy time till the Pershing comes out. But yeah, getting the Pershing out so late, it's just saving all for such an expensive unit and it takes so long to come out. You've already lost the game by the time the Pershing comes out, so it makes no real sense to save for a Pershing when you're already going to lose the game by the time it comes out. And then we've got Kitty. Kitty was doing well, kind of pushing through and constantly harassing around the side here while I was trying to help out Tony. So the Kitty was doing a good job generally, harassment and the constant artillery strikes. And then you've got Dugo with the Rangers. I'm seeing you've got the Rangers kind of spread out, which is good. You obviously don't want them in a big ball because that makes them a very juicy target for artillery. So spreading them out. I mean, Rangers going for it in the city side is smart as well. So I think Rangers, in this side of the map is a good play. Though I'm not seeing any kind of... Okay, you got a mortar here, so you probably want to use that, obviously, smoking these vetted machine guns.
You did it a few times.
He did it. Okay, so that was good from him. I'm seeing you pushing from one angle. Did you ever try and come around the flank over here? Try and go for a wide attack, maybe away from the machine guns. You might want to specialize a ranger into Zooks rather than have them all, be a jack of all trades. So maybe one be a flamethrower, one be a Zook squad, because then that Zook squad maybe can have that prioritize a vehicle like the Brum, whereas your other squads with bars and maybe flamethrowers will be against infantry, so you're not having to constantly switch targets. So I'd probably advise maybe specializing a ranger maybe with Zooks rather than have all of them with one, unless you go. Okay, you had the battle group passive with okay, so that's fine, Dugo, but I actually probably prefer at the moment going for the opposite commander ability, the battle group ability, which allows you to call on those 3 units. Like 125 munitions, because once you've got your range is kind of kitted out with quite a few weapons. You're kind of floating munitions, and you need an outlet for your munitions, and that call-in is a way to spend your munitions, and it is a very good call-in. If you do it well, if you smoke out the machine, like one of these machine guns, and push that kind of like free call-in blob maybe to this location, you could do quite well. And then you use those free units with the other units to do a big assault. Kind of gives you a big boost. So I'd recommend generally going for that one. Also, when I V1'd you, you didn't bother moving your anti-tank gun. Did you hear the V1 initial launch sound? If you did, you should have immediately started backing units away. That's what I would recommend there. From Lady Ritsu, I'm not seeing any mines here. Maybe you put down mines, but more mines here. I did notice these Hellcats were kind of plaguing you on your side for a while, and I'm not seeing many mines. Waifu's good job putting mines down, but yeah, lady, you probably should put some more mines down on your side. Yeah, no. Do you lose all your Panzergrens this game? I'm not seeing you at any Grens left for no snares, so you haven't got much infantry, sadly. I feel like you could do with a bit more core-line infantry as scouts or units forward to give you vision and for snaring these guys, because these guys came barreling through the centre and we weren't really ready for them there. But yeah. Well, dude, I was trying to help out Waifu on the left. Can the flat gun ever work in 4v4 because of all the artillery? What, the 88? Yeah, 100%. You just got to be quick to reposition it. Like, bishops will have a hard time trying to wipe a flak 88 because like between shots, that's when you can then tow the gun away and then pull away. And you don't want to be upgrading the Opal Blitz to the medical variety, because if you do that, it weakens I think it nerfs the strength of the standard Opal Blitz, so it won't be able to tank maybe a bishop round. But yeah, generally like going for 17-pound, like 17-pounder towables and 88s. Is risky going for that when there's a lot of it. Like if there's Calliopes, whiz-bangs on the field or Stukas and things like that, then yeah, it's quite risky. You want to make sure like you've kind of killed the Stukas off, things like that, before maybe going for something like that. But sometimes you can't. Maybe you haven't got the fuel to go for an archer or go for other tanks and stuff to help you. So 70-pounder might be a stopgap. But if you have to do it, you have to do it. You just got to be good at your micro and move things away. As soon as you hear the Stuka bombarding, you need to be instantly thinking about picking up your vehicle and moving it elsewhere real quick. Right. Now, I'm going to go and play Allies this time, since I haven't done any games of Allies yet. Alright. And I'm going to switch the teams up as well. The lobby's open. We'll change a different map.
Actually, I just ordered food, so I'll sit this one out.
Yep.
Thanks for the opportunity, though.
No worries, man. What have I done there? Play American. People say I don't play enough Americans these days. Oh yeah, Stout wanted to play. Stout, yeah, we're missing Stout. Showing up yet. Try and find the lobby. The lobby's open. There you go. Alright, let me just see if these teams are fair. Stow's new, isn't he? Yeah, he's not like... Okay, so one of us needs to go... Kitty, maybe? Yeah, Kitty. I think Kitty, you should go and swap with somebody. Yeah. Either Kitty or Lady Ritsu should swap and go on the Axis team. There we go. Right, I think that should be fair now.
I don't play much Axis. I thought I could stay on Allies. I could play Axis, just my rank's a lot lower.
Oh.
By the way, though, I can do Axis.
Who's saying they want to be Axis? Kitty.
Oh, sorry. No, I was saying not to be Axis, but I can do it anyways. Doesn't matter to me.
Oh. Right. Yeah, Team 1's going to be Axis this time around, so maybe Lady Ritsu should swap with Kitty then, so Kitty can stay allies. There we go. Right, I'm just going to ask Stow to go Axis.
This will be my first time playing Axis. So.
Right, who said that?
Stow.
Right, oh, is it? Okay. Right. Well, Tony... Kitty, Big Dick is lower rank as well. It should be fair? I don't know. We'll see. It's hard to make these teams fair when... Unfortunately, we've got 3 decent players and we haven't got 4 to make the teams, I guess, a bit fairer. So that's just the issue, because we've got Kitty, Lady Ritsu, and I who are all kind of gold plus. So I'm just thinking... Jamoro's... Okay, well, we'll see. Alright, you guys all going to go DAC here? It's up to you. Are we all going to go American? Always a good idea to have at least one opposite other faction, so you get a bit more variety and things. Alright, let's go. We all ready? Let me make the teams again. So, right. Let's put Stugo. Then we've got Lady Ritsu, she's not here, Jimoro. Stow, you guys are all on one team, there you go. Alright. Alright, let's go. Rise, I don't play more Hell Let Loose.
No, we got somewhere to be.
WSC going up.
Come on, boys.
Reinforce that back
Capture
wall.
orders just came in. Look sharp, fellas. Reference that grid point. We need to secure and hold it.
WSC is up.
We're all ears, sir. We gotta advance team. Securing point.
Scout squad is ready. Enable.
What's our target? Heading to
What's happening here? Is it random people join custom games? Yes, we're getting... Everybody's welcome to join. We're trying to make the teams as fair as possible, and I'm trying to give people advice and tips and stuff as we're playing. If need be, we go over the replay.
Need some recon. We can't stay here, boys. Come on. Orders coming down the pipe.
Heavy machine gun has been requisitioned.
Secure for transport. We're advancing to contact.
You name it. Come on. We're gonna drive into the line and secure that ground. Hold it up.
We've been told.
Point secure. Keep alert. Germans might probe the area to see if we're still here.
Get those guns ready.
Listen up. Clearing a path. We'll find a way. So be ready.
Get set to redeploy.
Moving to new destination. Stop there for a second. We're all
Break it down. Gotta move.
Orders coming down the pipe. Cover your fields of fire. Hold your orders.
HMG team deploying.
Once we get to that point, be ready for any counter.
Red's got mines on that ping.
Oh, good job. Nice to know.
That's
us, boys. We gotta capture and hold that ground.
We've been told. Guns, move out.
You name it, we'll capture it.
Get those guns. To it, boys. Fast.
Location secured. All quiet.
You're in. Why am I always carrying the gun, huh?
Let scouts head to location.
Quiet down.
The hell you waiting for? No route to challenge.
Orders incoming. Prep your gear. Get those guns.
Getting a Zook squad next to count this 250.
Get it going. Hurry
Be
up.
ready.
We've been told. Back it up. We're moving. Make it quick
Head out.
and make it loud. Shoulder those
Scouts,
guns.
loaded
We're
and
good to
ready.
go.
Bazooka squad is equipped and ready.
Come on,
No
we're
route to
moving.
challenger. What we
They
want
pushed
is
us off a
defend
sector.
your Nice and quiet. Hold it up front.
Get ready to kick some ass, boys. Let's break
Scouts,
it down and
loaded
move.
and ready.
Yeah, they're capturing that.
No route to. We've got orders to advance. Listen up. We've got orders.
Weapon crew, you heard the boss. Get it done.
Oh, purple's flanking around the left side.
Get those guns ready. Guard that line and spray
Yeah,
whatever.
flanked over here.
Contact.
Throw those guns.
Oh, yeah.
Go. Weapon crew, make them eat dirt.
Move. Best of the best, boys. What's our target?
They got the lieutenant. We're on our way. 30 cal ready. Grab those belts.
We've lost control of a sector.
Weapon crew, get ready.
Try and bring a machine gun over there to cover that flank. 1 minute.
Damn.
Purple's going coastal.
Weapon
Okay, so expect SimCity. I have gone special ops, so I'll have whiz bang later.
Get ready to kick. Get set to redeploy. Where'd you need a 30 cal?
Binocs out. Let's have a look.
We've been told.
Need an MG on the flank top.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn it on now.
That's us! We're up! Order! Move it!
I need yellow over here.
Weapon crew,
Still 2v1.
Let's move forward! Join your squad!
We're on our way.
Our line is collapsing. Enemy taking our points.
That point.
Hit 'em where it hurts, boys.
Gunny says we
Heading
gotta
to
move!
the
Okay,
I gotta pull all the way back.
Territory sector claimed by the enemy. 250's flanking energy.
Hey, double top,
The
fella.
munitions point is being attacked.
Get your ass up!
Take guys, come on, we're moving.
No, let's get this over with.
The enemy have taken territory from us.
They shot me in the
Scouts
fucking
here.
leg. Come on, look, come on.
The enemy is stealing our munitions point.
To you, let's kill some.
Ready for duty.
The sector's been overrun. It's theirs now.
What do you need? Take a leg!
Yeah.
One of our munitions points is being neutralized.
Armored car.
Let's move! Let's move!
Riflemen are ready.
Recon kits in.
Ready for deployment, sir. All right.
Stop right there.
We got a purpose. We are good to go!
Move your
it's
asses.
done.
Secure the area.
We're up, boys. Line up the main.
Okay. I would advise maybe Kitty and a Big Dick Baller to go mid now and try and lock down mid, because you kind of losing both left and mid right now. We need to try and
Those
lock
guns ready.
one of two down.
Order just came through on the radio.
Yeah, I'll rotate over.
Right there.
I'll try and see if I can cover this side.
Say the word, sir. We got the word, gentlemen. Let's go! MG
Get ready to
fire!
kick some ass,
Taking
boys.
MG
Hey, go,
fire!
go. Blind them.
Here it comes! Hold it!
I'll have a Greyhound up in a minute.
We're ready. Contact. MG-42.
There comes. Rest time's over. Let's move out.
Scouts. Look, scouts.
You
Lead
on
the
our
way.
way, sir.
Recon unit.
Let's go.
Territory.
Infantry support research underway.
Get those guns ready. Orders. Moving out, fellas.
You have an MG
Looks like
flanking
he's
around
set
you,
up right
Baller.
there. Enemy forces are converging.
Oh, I need a mortar
I got
here.
fog of war.
Try and
He's
smoke
looking.
before pushing in. So who's this here? Big Dick Baller. You push. He can't hear me because he's not on Discord, but he's pushing in. And
We got his MG dead. We can kill his officer too.
that's alright.
His pioneer's gonna try and grab that MG.
We've lost the territory sector.
I have
grab
2
it.
of his units.
Yeah, grab that MG if you can. Push it, push it.
Come on, let's get
Here, someone else grab it. I'm gonna keep the front line up.
Okay, keep pushing it. I got it, I got it.
Secure that position.
I ran them all back.
Take that damn ground.
Move forward! Join your squad! Get up there!
Shake it up. Let's get it done. Oh, God damn it. 30, come on. Move
I don't
on.
think set up once
Relay
the area
back,
is
damn it,
secure.
rifles.
Look sharp, fellas. We're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and get medical tents down for you guys on the right side.
Order! Secure that
Enemy
one over here.
Support center stocked and ready. And a captain has been assigned to you. Weasels with zone pack howitzers are available to us.
Area. Orders him going, move. Be ready. Keep low.
Some kind of reinforcement vehicle on our side.
We're locked and look.
Oh, we got one. Okay, good.
We're on the hook. Pull it. You need a 30 cal.
Come with this Jeep if you can.
Grenades are making their way to frontline forces.
Fire. Move. Watch your legs. Get ready.
Watch for mines on bridges.
We got our orders.
He smoked her.
Yeah, I'm backing away.
No longer under our control.
You got orders to advance. Engage. Get those guns ready. Get that gear squared away. Come on. Guns, move out. Stay together. You got it, buddy.
Shit, I'm gonna die.
Jump to it, boys. Go, boys.
Got 3 mid right now.
We need a rotor pool. Starting construction. Weapon crew, let's get it done. Back those weapons.
Got stickies. He gets close.
Come on! Look alive!
Enemy movement near a victory point.
You are the man. Get ready to kick
Shout grenades.
Captured a victory point.
Make a break! Jump to it! Oh, goddammit! We get the
Sector lost. No contact.
Need to go back to my side. We're losing it.
I got
I'm going back over to the left as well.
You've got this med truck that's sat so far back. Move it up if you can.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
No one's benefiting from that med truck, big dick baller.
A victory point is under enemy control now.
Let's go, fellas. No lagging behind.
He's flanked around again. Shit, as soon as I move my rifle away.
We're all ears, sir. Get your gear.
Abstract deploying as ordered.
Let's go, boys! Come on, move your ass! Someone grab the heavy machine gun! You name it. We've been get set to redeploy. Jump to it, boys!
Effie's got a machine gun back there.
Come on!
I'm breaking over a med truck for us on the right.
Pack it up. We're moving. It's on me. Keep it ordered. Let's move out. We're locked and loaded. MG, moving on. Hey, let's get moving.
One of our
Our
sectors.
VPs are not looking good right now. Nice job decoying that machine gun. Try and steal it.
Capture and secure that area. MG, waiting on you. Yep, move forward. Make a move. Fresh mags in. Counting on you.
Careful, don't lose the squad. Retreat it.
Get ready to kick some ass. New recruits in. Rifles reinforced. Boys, follow me. Let's go. Take down that flag. Quickly now.
Need some
New
recon,
recruits
sir?
in. We're ready.
That's us, boys. Get your up into that
Get
half
those
track,
guns
fellas.
ready. Let's break them down and move. Stop right there.
Big blob coming through here.
Where'd you need a 30 cal?
No,
Sending the
watch your
drive-by.
space.
Cover the
Coming
goal.
to eliminate it.
Sector gone. We must take it back.
We gotta move. Open wide, fuckers. Ready for me. Jump to it. Grenade.
We've lost a weapon crew. All dead.
Damn it, right. Let's get the metal, boys. Promotions just came through. We got the word.
Hey, Big Dick Baller, can you give me that
He's
takedown
not
first?
on voice comms.
I see.
You have to type to him.
Let's move out.
Sir, yes, sir.
Nice job. Try and wipe that. Try and chase down that machine gun and wipe it if you can.
Watch your fire. Here it comes, fellas. Get ready.
AT gun on ping. I need help.
Think they know we're here.
I'm gonna circle it.
Yeah, just go around it. Yeah, go, just go for it.
What's our target?
Get ready.
Reverse this Jeep back so you can reinforce.
Let's advance.
Nice job, good kill. Keep backing up. Just don't let him recrew.
Move it, you maggot!
Careful, you're getting hit. These lobs got 80 grenade there. Watch out.
We're ready to go, sir. Hold that.
Move it, you maggot!
I got a big push on the left going.
Yeah, we're having a lot of people over on our side. Careful, your mid half track. He's not paying attention.
He's dead! Germany's this way.
Get ready to kick some ass, boys.
Think they know we're here.
What's the mission?
Let's move, let's move! You men. All right, boys.
Leave your med track there for a minute if you can.
Commander, we should spend our munitions.
Yeah.
Engineers on the field.
They're breaking through!
Commander, we've lost the sector.
Ready for push through. Gotta reach the objective.
P4.
Watch your flanks!
Let's go.
Let's go! Incoming!
Commander, we should spend our munitions.
Keep them pinned down!
Careful with those rifles. He's going to charge you.
Outside, hurry!
Hey, tiptoes.
Not worth losing them. Just to backpedal them.
Get ready!
I moved my half track over here to heal my MG and stuff on the side.
Get on with it!
Hey, move it now.
Come on, move your asses! Get that newbie somewhere where
yourself.
he can't get us all killed.
Commander, you have 5 command points available. P-47 strafing runs are now available.
I've got access to a anti-infantry loiter.
You cleared a path. We'll find a way.
Time to stretch those legs. Ready for deployment, sir.
Heading to new coordinates.
I'm also saving up for a whiz bang.
Listen up. Hold it up front. No room to challenge.
Enemy tank is cutting us up!
Can't get out.
99 fighters here. P-47, loitering your target. Defend our victory. Target marked.
There's a vehicle going through the mid here, low.
Orders incoming.
We ain't got all day.
All right.
A victory point has fallen into enemy control.
Fellas, spread out for combat. No room to challenge.
Let's go!
What's that? Brom by mid? Watch out.
You got 2 P4s on your rifles. Watch it.
Yeah, we need more AT here.
Cover it! Hold back, goddammit! Move! Put their legs up, train! Back to the
What are you bringing out? Are you going to get a tank soon?
on your feet!
Yep.
What kind of tank? He's rushing. He's diving forward right now.
He's the 8.
Okay, that's good. Retreat.
Fuel point is being seized by the enemy.
Where'd you need a 30 cal? Break it down! Combat control, boys! Let's move! Sounds lucky.
Might actually get a Hellcat.
Yeah, Hellcat might be... no, Easy 8 should be alright. It's going to take a bit more punishment.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Crowd's got us pegged! Swing around that up to it,
I didn't build WSC, so I don't got Zooks. I got an AT gun coming up for the stopgap for time.
Join us up!
Watch your med track.
Yeah, he's rushing. Going to dive it in a second. Get Hellcat out.
Point is being attacked.
I don't fancy our chances. Do you move
I got the left side pushback.
We need some more AT, boys.
Try and start coming around.
Yeah, we're really struggling for AT right now.
Watch out! We can't move, goddammit!
Multiple
close to getting
tanks.
the
Careful this,
anti-tank
Altoni, watch out. Your AT gun is going forward unsupported. Get your rifles over to cover for it. You're going to lose it right away, and we're going to lose the game because we've got no fucking AT right now.
Push through the lines! Engage on sight! Move it, you
I can get a flank on mid here in like 45 seconds.
Nice grenades.
Move out. Stay together. We'll fix it. Gotta move forward.
Grab that if you can.
Move. Watch your flanks. Guns. Shoulder those guns.
We have a Hellcat.
Hellcat's out.
Oh, there's a tiger on the left.
We're up, boys. Pack it up and leave them in the back. God damn it, rifles! Shift those ass! Get off there, movement! Make it happen, fellas. I don't fancy our chances, do you? Get on with it! You kid! Go! I'll move your ass!
Good sales reported.
Jump to it, boys!
Defend our victory.
I'll try and save it for a whiz bang next.
Stop here! What? Drop those krauts! God damn it! What? Go! We're stick together!
Get that Greyhound fighting. It still can fight against that infantry there. Kind of backed off for no reason.
Get ready to kick some ass, boys!
Move your Jeep
I was
over.
holding it back because the tanks were nearby.
Move the Jeep over here to rep. I'm moving. Try and get some mines down.
For,
We're locked and loaded. Gunny says we gotta move.
No route too challenging.
The fuel point is being lost.
Okay, whiz bang in production.
We've got orders to advance.
Ready for deployment, sir. Time to get to work. MG, waiting on you. Bazooka, dress time.
sounds like the tanks are going this way.
Oh yeah, watch out. Yeah, lots of tanks are going to rotate onto you, Kitty. So you might need to think about not overextending right now. You might get punished right now. I'm going to drop a loiter in now. Yeah, they're coming over to you. Back up.
Yeah,
Don't lose your shit on retreat.
B-47 ready to ruin Jerry's day. Birds in the sky, monitoring your target. Commander,
That is mid bunker.
lost the sector.
That's good, but careful. He's diving you. You got no mines on your flank here. Tiger's coming on you as well. Watch out.
B-47 loitering your target. A Sherman with
I
a
got the mid
whiz-bang
bunker
rocket
down.
launcher is ready.
I'm gonna just keep making Hellcats, I think, after this.
This is fired.
Just stick to your part. Stay alert. Engineers here. All-purpose mine. There.
Dick, big Dick, you're just blobbing, man. Look at that. Oh, bro, man. That's what you get when you blob. He just lost half his army then. Fuck me.
99, begin loiter.
Waiting on you. No route too moving. What? New display.
Engineers, get moving.
We'll capture. We
The
got
sector's been overrun. It's theirs now.
Ready? Let's point out. We're moving to secure a position. Your orders.
Time to get to work, crew.
What now?
Beginning improvements to our infantry logistics.
Guns, move out. Stay together. We got the tools. Prep the M1. Start thinking. You men, get ready.
What we want is over yonder.
Careful, he sees you. Try and cap to the side of the territory point, because if you cap closer to the center, they see you. Tiger.
Alright, let's move out. Rifleman down. No survivors.
Oh, he wiped my rifleman on retreat. And he wiped my scout squad shit.
Jump to it, boys. I'm moving. Captain here. Under fire. Small on. Your asses. Get on it. You ready to kick some ass?
Yeah, watch out.
Stay here.
Need a 17-pounder on Archer, I think, here now.
Yeah, I got a 17-pounder coming.
Signal the retreat. Stick together. Look what the cat coughed up.
Try and cache any like high munitions points if we can.
Orders clearing a path. We'll
Put some more mines down. We got a serious lack of mines. I've tried to put down as many as I can, but I've only got the one engineer squad and he's just had to retreat. Look at this blob. There's multiple Panzer IIIs sat here.
Pick up the beds.
Yeah, he's repairing too. If we got any
Yeah,
off
bring a
map, put it right
17-pounder
there.
over there.
Get to it.
Stuka firing. Oh, it's right on my anti-tank gun.
Pushed us off a sector. B-47 airborne and ready.
Reverse. Grind those gears. Get to it. Lock up. Get going. Let's get this baby purring. Get those guns.
crossfire.
Shit. Oh no, my scout's gonna die. He's pushing my scouts.
Get your gear ready.
Careful with that 17-pounder. It's so far forward. You want to probably pop the 17-pounder on the right-hand side. It's blocked. If you pop it there, it's blocked by loads of line of sight shit.
I have AT loiter if they push.
They're pushing through here.
Sector lost. No contact. Krauts are pushing us back. We're down to 250. Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Careful here, pushing through here.
Victory point now under enemy control. Enemy activity near our munitions point.
Oh, fuck.
The enemy has taken territory from us.
Oh, nice white phosphorus. Really good idea with the white phosphorus. That's really good play there.
The Tiger's flying around the left side now.
Try and stay forward and cover the retreat of my unit. My
Hellcat has been completed.
good white phosphorus there.
We've lost the territories. SSF commandos are available to deploy, Commander.
Orders are orders. Let's get to it.
200 points remaining on the front
We're
line.
losing VPs, and I think if you're up against archers, like Tigers guys, we need archers. You need go for grants now. We need VP control badly. We're going to lose this game because we've got no victory points.
Further training will improve the survivability of our infantry in the field.
Try and destroy Rex as well, so they can't salvage shit.
Get ready to kick some ass. Let's break them down and move. CO felt we needed something to do. Well, look what the cat coughed up. Gotta move.
Keep some wrecks up. I got a salvage vehicle.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'll let you know which wrecks I'm trying to salvage.
I'll try and go for all of them. Anything that's safe to salvage, go for it.
Survival training course is complete.
Right.
Focus on me.
Let's try and get middle VP. More mines down, please, as well. Try and get yourself another engineer squad out to lay more mines. Because we were able to kill a Panzer III earlier because it hit a mine. We need way more mines down.
Got the word from battalion command.
Boys are what? Let's Krauts are taking it personally. Group. You're with me.
Needed something to do. Pipe down. Combat move. Be ready.
driver, carefully.
You think it? We need
Let's stop it here.
You men. All right. Let's move like we got a
Can you guys try and focus mid VP? The left VP is way too far. I'm seeing both Big Dick and Kitty. You need to go mid. We are losing on victory points, and you're playing on the left-hand side of the map where the VP is way too far back. You've got to go mid.
Ready for on our way, sir.
M18, let's get where we're going.
Scouts, lead the way.
Let me know if you see any wrecks, top Hans.
Yeah. There's one here. The Greyhound that died earlier.
Yeah, I can pick.
We got the word.
Boys awake. All right.
Take a leg.
Let's get where we're going.
Careful, your Hellcat hit a mine.
Trench.
Okay, let's crank her up. Let's get this baby pumping. Rocket barrage.
Careful, getting flanked. Careful, got rifleman here, turning low.
Two guys up, front and center.
You men, take a leg. Jerry's got a nice little nest egg here. Ready for deployment? Yeah, we're taking it from them. Motion team. Incoming. Stolen move. Seems smart to you. Let's get this thing over with. Where's here? That's our number, boy. God, let's pull back, God dang it.
He's just sitting his tanks mid. We can shoot up. Okay, can you put your engineers on the ACA top on?
Yeah, hang on.
99 fighters here. Those in the sky, monitoring your target.
Help repair my Hellcat. Keep repping.
Squad of SSF commandos territory sector claimed by the enemy.
Yeah, we got to get mid, boys. We got to get mid. You got a new hat. You got a new ACA. It's just popped out. Let's use it. Could you use your recovery vehicle to rep my Hellcat, please? It's next to you.
Hey, you got a job
Yep.
for us? We'll fix her up.
Time to put your money where it's back here.
Yeah, your Hellcats, your tanks are all good. Let's try and grab mid. Let's try and grab mid with these tanks here. Maybe leave one or something to cover the right. Get some more mines planted over here.
Engineers looking for trouble. All-purpose march.
This Tiger dude is just killing everything over here.
Munitions surplus, Commander.
Look alive, boys, we're up.
The squad of SSF is awaiting deployment, Commander.
Right, we need vision in mid if possible. Careful, your Greyhound is fighting tanks. Turn the 17-pounder kitty around. It's not fighting. It could be fighting. Kill that anti-tank gun. Oh, you let him recrew it. Kill it.
Guys are clear. Ready for orders.
88.
Combat engineer. Back to eight.
We got off map anywhere. There's an 88 on the left. He's shooting.
Shit here. Watch out.
75 points remaining.
Move your ass. Go. We got the word.
Ping the 88's position.
It was right there last scene.
Okay,
On
I will
defense
try
thing.
and bombard it with my whiz bang in a minute. I need reps though.
I have assault flares and 50 munitions.
We're up, boys. All right, boys.
Hans, watch your Hellcat left. He's got it pushed up 88. Careful.
I have an OPJ now.
My Hellcats are on the right. You're talking about the wrong person, I think.
Infantry. Fall back. Check, fall back.
It's on the.
A victory point is
Yeah, it's a
under
right.
attack.
My bad. My bad.
Must act.
He's going for the VP on the right. Get the healthy Sherman in the fight.
Enemy movement near a victory
Got
point.
another Sherman. Old Tony, you've still got a Sherman sat in base. Blow that bridge, you might kill the 88 on it. If anyone's got any off map to kill that bridge, kill it. Anyone?
Nope, nothing yet. Tiger flanking again.
Hey, where's that med truck? I'm trying to follow the med truck. The med truck keeps disappearing every time I'm trying to find it.
88 on attack ping.
Yeah.
Push it, Tiger, push it. If anyone has anti-tank loitering, kill it.
Oh, I got one.
He has the 88 next to it.
Yeah, help with the 17 kitty, 17-pounder. Focus this Tiger with it. It's facing the wrong way again. It's killing it. Like, every time that 17-pounder is facing the wrong way, we're getting fucked. We need that middle VP badly, lads.
SSF, we're moving out.
Who's voting for surrender?
It's not coming to us now, is it?
Okay, let's crank her up.
This is our last stand. We have only 50 points left.
There we go. Smash that fucking tiger.
Enemy forces are converging on
Got
the
it.
fuel point. That's a tiger down.
The 88's got white phosphorus going down.
Weapon.
Artie here! Fucking hell.
Our anti-tank defenses are failing.
Push, push, push if you can.
Watch the Hellcat.
Yeah. Oh shit, dude. Who's mid, man? Guys!
Shoot that 88.
Oh, I'm gonna lose my fucking thing here. Need help mid.
Men are faltering. We're down to 25 points.
Oh my god. Fuck's sake. So many wrecks here can recover all this shit. We need the VP, guys. I don't know why you guys are always playing left. I'm seeing Kitty. I'm seeing Big Dig Baller. You guys are always on the left when the VP in the center is the one that you need to be playing for. If you play mid, we should be all right. But you keep going way too far over to the left.
Commandos are reporting in. There must be reinforcements. We're down to 10 points.
Maybe if you didn't blob so much and didn't lose half your army to one off map.
Two 88s on the left now.
Yeah, we just got we need bishops or something here. My whiz bang is nowhere near good enough to kill shit.
Lost control.
GG.
GG's, guys.
Retreat.
Alright, so you need more some kind of indirect fire. I'm looking over hang on my map. I'm looking over to like this both you guys on the left hand side have fuck all indirect fire to be able to fight the support weapon play. Like you guys a bunker, machine gun, pack gun in the center. What do you guys have for indirect fire to push that? Nothing. Not a single bishop. Not a single is there a mortar even over on your side for smoking this? No.
Nah, I had to put all my fuel into the 17 pounders. We had no anti-tank on the left side.
Yeah, that was a tough fight.
Yeah, you guys stretched pretty thin. Dragging the 17 pounders crop back and forth across the map.
You just lose too many units. Like a Big Dig Baller, you keep losing all your. I'm just noticing you just got really bad unit preservation. You're sending your entire army forward. I saw like you had 4 rifleman squads all capping the middle VP. He drops 1 registered artillery. You lose your entire army pretty much in one go. Then it's like, bro, spread your army out. Again, no mines. No scout units, nothing for vision either. Again, on the left-hand side, I'm not seeing any I'm not seeing any sections with recce package for dropping flares forward. That'd be great for in conjunction with your 17 pounder to give vision. So, you know, or getting a Stewart out and giving it commander mode for vision.
The 88s on the left were the bane of my existence.
Yeah, it's because you've got no indirect fire. If you
Yeah,
got smoke,
same.
if you smoke it and you blind it, they won't be as much issue. I bet you didn't smoke the 88 once that game.
I did, but then he had the P3s that just ran down my mortar.
So you had the option to. Oh, yeah, you could have recrewed it. It's set there still as an option to recrew. for you this game. You gotta try and like you always gotta have something to drop smoke. You gotta. You had that veterancy standard Sherman that has like canister smoke rounds, right? You could use that to smoke. There's quite a few options, or if you make sure you go for a couple of scouts early game, you'll have them option to lob flare or lob a smoke grenade. Yeah, just no. Like, did anybody have any off-map artillery this game? If you did, there was an Obichi on this map that needed to die. Did anybody have off-map this game? If you did, you should have spoke up and said, "Hey, look, I've got off-map because I've got the ability to drop a raiding flare to give vision, and then you could have dropped an off-map to kill it." What commanders did everybody pick? I think Big Dick picked armor, but I've no idea what. No, not Big Dick. I know Tony picked armor, but I'm not sure what Kitty.
I was air and sea.
You were air and sea. So you'd have had off map.
Anti-tank loiter.
You'd have had a good
I had the anti-tank loiter and then the assault flares. I just didn't have any munitions.
Hmm. It's getting chewed up by that one tiger.
Yeah, I got pushed back pretty early from the Italians flanking in from the bridge mid and pushed me all the way back and wiped a unit.
Yeah, well, I was warning you then. I was saying he was coming over and pushed back, stop being so aggressive, and you had the chance then, but you kept the guards in the fight. You lost your guards, and then I think you lost a Crusader as well. You didn't you should have when I was giving you that warning. That was the time to
commandos and guards.
Yeah, so. Why did you stay in the fight after I warned you that they were coming over? Because you've got to be thinking about your retreat path. Even if your squad's full healthy, they're going to get murdered by multiple tanks on retreat path. So you need to back away quickly. It's not worth trying to get around and maybe grab a territory point if you're going to lose that squad in the retreat. It really isn't worth doing it. You got hit hard then and lost a lot of units. Okay, we've got to play Ally Brits. It's not. I'm not saying them to fully abandon the left. They just need to set up maybe one 17-pounder to cover the left open field area, couple of mines maybe with a machine gun, and the rest of everyone's forces go centre to try and take the middle VP, because the left VP is way too difficult to get at on that map. You need to fully control that kind of city on the left and then push further deep. So you have to go for mid, and it was just losing the game due to no victory points. We had no middle control. Ugh. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't feel like my whiz bang did anything. I've got to get it so close to be able to do a decent barrage on it, and then it needs to be Vet 1 to get the long range barrage. What nation's uniform is that I'm wearing? It's a German. What was it? Kuromine Großenpanzer team jacket. Whatever it is, I got from Urai when I went to Japan in September. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have to try and dive the target. If you're Brits, you can, maybe get multiple Crusaders, get behind it, and then use the maybe a guard's ability to stun it and slow it down. Just felt like that tiger, you kept on fighting the tiger with one unit at a time, and you're just slowly giving that tiger veterancy. If you haven't got enough to commit to kill the tiger, just back away and until you have enough units and try and surround it. I dived my opponent's tiger and killed it when I felt there was an opportunity to do so, and I did kill it. You've got to, I don't know, you just got to play better. At the flak and the Panzerjäger behind. Well, guards would have been good to flank. The guards could have gone through the city, gone, you know, behind the Tiger if the Tiger's pushing forward, and got on top of the AEA and murdered the Jaegers around that on that left hand side. That's what I would have done if I was on the left side position. I would have gone that. I would have used my done something where I would have done an off map to maybe force the AEA either to move or die, and then moved in my tanks while the AEA was mobile. That's what I would have done there. It's not worth it to kill a bunker, Dugo. If you go in and kill the bunker, like one med bunker, what's that? 150 something manpower and 75 munitions to lose maybe a guards and a commando squad. It's no way worth doing it. You gotta think about, is it, maybe if you traded a guard to kill a Tiger, then yeah, that would probably be worth it. But like, you gotta be thinking about the cost value of things when you're going in. Especially coastals, their bunkers will generally be cheaper as well, so it's not even worth it. Grimdrill wants to play a game. I'm going to probably take a break now, guys. I've been streaming for about 3 hours and I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm going to take a break and we'll call it quits for tonight. Apologies if you didn't have a chance to play, but if you want to play next time, make sure you try and tune into the stream earlier on. 1 or 2 bishops. I mean, yeah, that's why you kind of want at least 2 Brits on a team and not 3 Americans, because Americans just haven't got the indirect fire in late game. Like, one whiz bang is not enough to cut it. The Stukas are just going to constantly kill everything. All the infantry get wiped. Live reaction to Dust Front RTS trailer. What's this? Hang on. What is this? Dust Front. Let's have a look at this. Oh, this is interesting. Very grim and gritty dark feel to it, isn't it? It's pretty good. Single player only? Oh. Like in those tanks with like those 3 guns, so cool. Looks to be like there's 3 races. You've got kind of like a super sci-fi kind of type unit, then you've got like these Zerg type unit. It looks again similar to like StarCraft, kinda almost. That looks cool. Right then, let's call it quits, guys. I'm gonna head off to bed. No, head off to bed? No, I'm not. I'm going to grab some food, and then I will catch you guys. What should I do? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe about an hour or so. I'll be back, and we'll play maybe a couple of hours. Maybe continue my playthrough of Assassin's Creed Shadows. That was having fun trying that out. Played a bit of that last night. This game's made by one Russian guy. That's cool. No release date yet? Oh, well, definitely... what's it called? Dust Front. Let me add that to my wish list. There we go. Nice. Done. Sweet. Coming soon. Right, yeah, I'm going to take a break, guys. Yeah, thanks for playing. Hope you enjoyed the advanced training today. Hopefully you found some information today useful. But yeah, in the last game, I'll just say, just an overall, it was, yeah, I guess again, lack of vision. I'm not seeing any recce sections. They kept on dying, or you're not using it. Stop blobbing as usual. I mean, I don't really have to explain myself there. It's just you always lose. You can lose your entire army if you blob to one artillery strike. Try and flank round. Constantly keep putting mines down on the flanking routes and corridors. And try and use like smoke again. A lot of people continuously forget about smoke, and you can get smoke from many different units. It doesn't have to be just a mortar. You can use it on a Sherman. You can use it on a scout squad. And other units and stuff. And you want to be using that smoke to specifically blind certain key units like MGs, like Pat guns, and like 88s. If you do that, you'll have a much easier time. So definitely utilize those units. You try and use more smoke. I think that's probably the biggest takeaway from today is, guys, keep using smokes. Don't forget the smoke, kids. Exactly, you should smoke, kids. Don't take that out of context. Yeah, you got to use smoke, guys, to blind those things. Because if the AA is blind, he won't be able to shoot you. And maybe, your opponent isn't good enough to use attack ground. And even if that opponent wants to use attack ground, it's not going to be maybe as accurate. Attack ground is quite rough sometimes and doesn't always work. So, yeah. Anything else? Yeah, you'll need, maybe, more indirect fire as well. Bishops probably, like if you've only got one Brit on the team, that Brit player probably should be going double bishops, light vehicle training, and using those bishops to constantly barrage 88 positions, the SimC. I'm surprised I didn't see that happen. Like, I saw we had a Brit, so I just assumed he would go bishops, but he didn't. And bishops would have been the perfect thing to just keep the pressure on that center point. And push off that coastal player, because you're up against coastals, he's going to go bunkers and play quite defensively. Perfect counter to that is something like bishops, and I myself got a Calliope, the Whizbang out and tried to do as much damage as I could with a single one, but it's got a long cooldown. It's not that great. I don't know, man. I feel like allies in general really need a land mattress or a Katusha or something like that, because it just feels like Whizbang is so expensive for what it is. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back in about an hour after I've had some food, and yeah, we'll see if I will continue playing some more Assassin's Creed Shadows tonight. Bye. See you in a bit, guys. Thanks for watching. Let's go raid somebody. And hopefully, guys, we should be doing a sponsor stream of Path of Exile 2 very soon. Was it Shark's live? Maybe we can go raid Shark. Is he casting a match right now? What's he doing?
You should know, right? You need to. It's another thing making it work, right?
Yeah, I almost think I wish the Axis players had swapped position.
All right, we'll go raid Shark. I think he might be casting some tournaments matches today, so we'll go raid him. And yeah, guys, I'll be back in a bit. Thanks for watching. See you, everybody.
You're much better able to be defensive, and